Hey,
They did not use a lava lamp, Panda.
Panda,
They
they did
pointed a
not.
camera at a CRT TV.
Yeah.
We apparently might be muted.
Shouldn't be now.
Good out. Hello.
Hello. Yes. We're heading back into Doctor Who now. This is something both of us have thought about doing at one
Mm.
point or another.
Yeah, I can't access this anymore.
I can.
If you didn't buy this game at the time, the license is no longer available.
Yep. But it is. But I did. So
Mm-hmm.
here it is. So back in the days of the early 90s, a company made a Doctor Who pinball table. This was a few years after the show was cancelled by noted bastard Michael Grade.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Did he fuck Colin Baker's wife, or am I thinking of someone else?
I don't know. He
Horrific.
certainly fucked his career.
Yeah. No, everybody hated him for that. Not fucking Colin Baker's wife for cancelling Doctor Who.
Yeah.
You know, you don't cancel a show that's been on for that long without getting people really upset.
Especially as it very much found its feet again after a bit of a rough period.
Oh yeah, no. I own Blu-rays of season 25, and that's like in the Seventh Doctor, they actually did manage to have it find its feet.
Yeah. First of his seasons was a bit rough because they weren't really sure what they were doing. And then they.
I mean, I will defend a lot of those episodes.
Oh, they're still good, but tonally they're a bit different.
Yeah.
And
there's definitely some stinkers in there.
They straight up
don't
got it fine. They just slap bang got it straight brilliant in season 25. Season 26 showed they could keep doing it. And they got cancelled. After they had finished filming and were preparing for the next one.
Mm-hmm. Which is why they, rather than having a proper finale, basically tagged a cool line onto the ending of another episode.
Yeah.
That was just a normal episode.
Yep.
Not a bad one. Survival's
Survival's great.
It's not even my favourite from that season, but like it's perfectly fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
yeah. So in this period where there wasn't actually any Doctor Who on television, a company made a pinball machine of Doctor Who.
Wilderness years were a lot.
Yeah, I have played this one in real life a few times.
I've seen it in real life. Back when there was one at the Doctor Who experience in Cardiff.
Oh, that would make sense.
I saw it on the day that the Doctor Who experience was closing, where me and my dad made a last-minute road trip to see it at the last minute because I wanted a photo with the Dalek recreated from pre-transition.
Yes.
Hung out with his mates. It was nice.
Yeah, I get it.
But that pinball machine was not working at that point in time. So I could not play it. I just got to look at it and be like, that's pretty.
Yeah. Once I found it in a pub and I played it there. And another time I found it in a place that like collects and restores old arcade machines and just lets you play them all if you turn up and pay for entry. And one of them, and it had that pinball table there amongst all their other ones. So obviously I played it again. But also it got licensed to be digitally recreated in this program, the Pinball Arcade by Farsight Studios. This one particularly has a habit of trying to make it behave as much like the real ones as they can. But
Yeah.
the license ran out. You can't buy it anymore. But if you had it, you can. So I did. Anyway, I'm going to pick up my controller now.
Yeah.
Am I actually on the window? I am not actually on the window. It would help if I was.
Yeah, these things happen. Are you sure? No,
Yeah.
you can't do that music.
Oh, I should. Yeah. Here we are.
Welcome to Doctor Who. There are several games like this that have got old pinball licenses and tried to simulate them, and there's some. And I'm glad because old pinball machines are cool.
They are.
I'm glad of the preservation.
Now, there's a lot here. There's a lot here, as you can see.
Yeah.
So here we've got Roger Delgado's master dressed as Anthony Ainley's.
Yeah. I would like to. I've got the wiki pages, so any information you need to know on these that is on the Doctor Who wiki specifically, I can find.
Over there is the Who-mobile, the flying car that John Pertwee had very late in his run.
Because he made it himself.
Because he made it himself and went, I want to use it. And he did. And when John Pertwee builds a car to use in the show, you don't say no to him. Another thing that is a bit interesting about this pinball table is it has a plot.
Yeah.
That exists beyond making the mechanics work.
I'm just looking at all the characters and being like, oh, look, it's Leela.
Oh, it's Leela.
There's a generic spaceship. John Pertwee, I think that's Joe. Susan, First Doctor. Inexplicably, no Ian and Barbara, but is it canon? That's a question for any Is any Doctor Who thing canon?
The answer is yes.
And also no.
And also no. Everything is and isn't canon.
Yeah.
In Doctor Who. That's how you work. That's how Doctor Who canon works. It does and doesn't work.
At all.
At all, because things are so fiddly and layering in on each other and explicitly is mutable and changeable at all times.
There's literally a line in the 60s specials oh, I fucked up your timeline, Doctor.
Real bad.
Did you like me doing that?
Yeah.
What's canon? Who fucking cares?
Who cares? Who knows?
A man.
As long as it, as long as you enjoy it, who cares? That's pretty much it.
It doesn't really add anything to go back and explain weird plot bullshit.
Yeah, so they just go, well, it happened.
So who cares?
Or not,
it happened,
or did.
Whatever.
If you want to refer to something that happened in a thing, feel free, do it. Whatever, who cares? So if someone
say no to drugs.
If someone wants, say no to drugs, says the Doctor Who pinball table.
I mean, to be fair, the Doctor Who novel where the companion has gay sex also said no to drugs.
Yeah, that was in the Wilderness Years as well.
Damaged Goods. Damaged Goods is great. I've listened to the audio version. They, turned it to a kiss rather than a blowjob, but they were going to, weren't they?
Yeah, they were gonna.
Written by Russell T Davies.
Wow, who could have guessed?
The thing is, Damaged Goods, it's actually real. I love the audio version, it's actually real good. I was also a bit ago I was going to say, they did actually take some of the scripts that were planned out for the season that got cancelled.
Yeah.
And made them into audio stories.
They did.
And the only major problem I have with those episodes is that I don't like the voice direction, because it was one of that director's first ones, I'm presuming. the direction, voice direction just didn't quite work for some reason. Don't know why, because like other things that everyone involved in that have done have been perfectly fine. But yeah.
Now I just need to make
The
sure
stories
I've got
themselves
the
pretty good.
controls the way I want it to, because I haven't checked the controller controls. I think I'll be more responsive with them, but I'll still probably be shit. Left trigger, right trigger, left button, right button,
Wow.
and
I'm
right
shocked.
joystick. Okay.
What?
We've got the
Incredibly...
various instructions.
Yeah. Do we? I think we want the audience to be able to understand what the fuck's going on. I don't.
Let's. In Doctor Who, time is running out. Literally. This game, blah, 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 blah. First is the 7 incarnations of the Doctor, with a new story to be told. The Master is back with his ultimate weapon, the Time Expander. A 3-level mini playfield, a unique pinball concept at the release. Players can lock 2 balls in the Time Expander to restore Earth time and do battle with Davros and the Daleks. All 7 Doctors, aware of the Master's plans, have escaped to uniquely affect different areas of the field. You reunite the Doctors to score big, confront the Master, Davros and his Daleks, and save Earth!
Yeah.
Cliffhanger ramp, which builds the playfield multiplayer, the TARDIS, and there's a Dalek toy at the top.
Yeah, no, this is a good pinball table. I wanna keep saying.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, if you see this in play, it's an impressive thing to like.
One of the best ways to progress is to light the 7 incarnations of the Doctor. Each Doctor affects an area of the playfield. Advancing progress is scoring a table feature. Each Doctor is lit each time a new ball is plunged. When the ball is in the plunger, use the flippers to select the Doctor you want. Launch the ball to light the Doctor. A Doctor is also lit when the transmat is scored, or a video mode wave is completed.
I love that Doctor Who sometimes has its own word for teleport.
Yeah, the transmat.
Yeah. Yeah, because they in the episode that they introduced transmats, it was like a specific thing.
Yeah.
And it was kind of before the idea of teleports as like a one and done concept. It was a bit more hard sci-fi than a lot of Doctor Who stuff, if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, then you end up with a situation where, like in the future ones, they sort of say no to drugs.
Say no to drugs.
They've got people will refer to them as transmats a lot of the time rather than teleports.
Yeah, that's pretty consistent through the old era.
Yeah. Yeah, it still. I think it still shows up in the modern era occasionally because it's the sort of thing where you can kind of get what they're saying. Usually. Yeah,
like it's understandable. So you have points for getting all Doctors. 7 Doctors also lit when the Davros jackpot started in multi-ball.
I would like, because Robin seems disappointed at the fact there's no trans man, there is canonically a pregnant man in series 11 episode, The Sungara Conundrum. I may have mispronounced Sungara.
Yeah, I know the episode you mean, and yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think that pregnant man is cis, but, canonical Doctor Who M-Preg is a thing, and nobody seemed to notice.
Well, I think all the
what is that character name? I have the DVD Blu-rays here.
You've got them right there. You can find out.
Yeah, I can find out. Digging out the series. Does not mention it there. I will probably have to look at the credits of the Sungara Conundrum in order to work that out. Yeah, I've been my polycule mentioned that they wanted to see more 13th Doctor episodes, so I made a sort of viewing order, and now that's what I'm showing people on date night. And you know what? We watched the first one, and people enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That Woman Who Fell to Earth, pretty good episode.
Yeah, Woman Who Fell to Earth, pretty good episode, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna, when we get to the ones I consider bad, because I'm
Awful
we
55.
will maybe be skipping them. See, that one's the problem is that the bad episodes from that area are really easy to have a lot of stuff to discuss about them. There's some mid ones, but there's the Orphan 55. I want to talk about how things look like the 80s in that one. I don't think it's a good episode,
Yeah,
but my goodness, does it have a really
terrible.
cool aesthetic.
It's very
It's
bad.
fucking awful. It's a bad one. It's also made even worse by the fact there's 2 episodes with the same environmental theme in the same fucking season. Why did you do 2 of them?
I need to mention that Orphan 55 literally soured the rest of my family on watching the 13th Doctor's era.
I can't fucking blame them entirely for that. Jesus. It was a bad one. I know you and me, I think, are a bit more of a blame the individual writers and contributors and not the people who are doing the series as a whole with Doctor Who episodes.
Yeah, because
like, I can still say
to
Series 9 is pretty good, even though it contains the one with the iBogey monster, because I just see that as Mark Gatiss' fault.
It is.
And it is. The rest of the season, pretty much fine. Pretty good season. Despite Clara. Which makes it pretty good. Which makes pretty good a really big compliment. Fucking goddamn it, Clara.
We're getting distracted. Anyway.
We're getting really distracted.
So,
what was I Googling? Oh, yes. There we go. Has a wiki page.
Thankfully, it seems that the Doctors each are on the section that they're having them effects on the table.
I'm trying to work out which one is the character. Yeah. Song Conundrum got was pretty mid, according to Rotten Tomatoes, and they're correct. That's about fair. I'm just trying to work out just tell me who the pregnant man is! Oh, it's Yoss, played by Jack Shalhoub. Speaking of which, he comes from a species where men breed with men and women breed with women. And gets confused by the idea of heterosexuality when it's brought up.
Yeah.
Trans jostling doesn't sound as good. Fucking hell, Panda.
There's a lot of shit in this table. Do
you think that spaceship is supposed to be anything specific, by the way?
Which one?
The one on the right, the spaceship. Not the physical model TARDIS, which is there on the real game. The spaceship.
What, the Whomobile?
Oh, fuck, that is the Whomobile. It looks more detailed than the real one.
More detailed than the real physical object.
Yeah, no, it does look more like a spaceship than the I'm gonna Google that. Yeah. Oh shit, it's at Bewley. That's nice. Well, it was at Bewley, I guess. Whenever they bring a car back, it's always Bessie.
It's always Bessie that comes back.
Yeah, people don't really care about the Whomobile. Like, it's kind of a neat bit of, like, trivia that it exists, but, like...
Anyway, I think all of these bits are just ways of doing scores by hitting the thing. What's interesting is video mode. So if we get escape from doing this at the spot targets, also having the first Doctor makes this easier.
Yeah, each Doctor has different abilities.
Yeah, each Doctor does different things on the table if you have them. Completing the role over here. Spots an escape letter. Completing escape. Scores a bunch of points. And lights the video mode. When escape is completed for the third time, special is lit. So it's called the special. Start video mode. Complete the role over here. Here you get a thing where you are controlling a game on this screen trying to escape a Dalek.
Oh yeah, there's little mini games.
1 flipper for short jump, 2 flippers for long jump. Jump over the obstacles to make it to the TARDIS.
It's interesting because you're seeing the credits there, say no to drugs.
Yeah, say no to drugs.
But when I looked this up, the Master is labelled as unknown in the cast section on the TARDIS wiki, the independent one. They know it. That Sylvester McCoy plays the Seventh Doctor. They know that Davros is played by Terry Malloy. They know that the Daleks are Brian Miller. No fucking clue who the fucking main villain is, though. Video games. Also, this is like a kind of unique rendition of the theme.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of a midpoint between this and like the Sylvester McCoy, the 70s theme and the Sylvester McCoy one, almost.
Alright, so things
but
the
it's
video
kind of low
game
quality, so it's hard to tell.
wants me to do are start a multi-ball, start a video mode, transmat a Doctor, score who, and score a Master's bonus, which I believe is done by absolutely fucking up and going down the outer banks to
Terrific.
lose your ball.
Yeah, I don't want to lose your balls, chat. Unless you do. I do.
I mean, some people do, and if you do, then that's fine.
I'm not keen on them. They're annoying. They're a weakness, and I must purge them.
Mine, however, are incredible.
I mean, yeah, we're going to display them right now.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
Yeah, all right. What, you want me to get the webcam
out?
I'll get the webcam out.
No, I meant the pinballs, George. Get the cleaver. God damn it. Okay, we're already ruining this. Come on.
Let's go with the first Doctor.
Yes.
Oh, had to do it right then, didn't you?
Welcome to Pinball, everybody.
Pinball!
Well, I realise I made a mistake.
I'll have to check what I have to do in the Redeem in a moment.
Visit the captain for balls. Yeah, I'll say we do this after we play. We'll have to hold that off till the next balls. At the next pause point. Basically.
Oh, I was so close.
Because pinball doesn't pause. Also, is this ball kind of gold?
Oh, got a Master's bonus.
A Master's bonus. Yeah, that's Delgado.
Yeah.
And they're calling them parts. That would have been our chance to pause, I think, there, George.
It would have been, but I didn't.
Well, captain's being whipped. Sorry, everyone. We're edging the captain until later.
Also, yes. Oh, now's a good time.
Wow.
I guess.
Pinball speakers always just do, like... It makes them sound like they're holding their nose. Are we still edging the...
No, we're gonna go. and we're
Yeah.
gonna
Okay.
go see about balls. What does
Ball
the
time.
captain have to say about balls? Welcome once again unto me, the captain of the lighthouse, Captain George, here to answer your question about balls. Well, I will tell you about balls. See, there are many balls in use on ships. The round spherical shape is very useful for many things aboard the sea, such as floating and beating pirates to death and having a nice game of skiffle ball on the deck, because sometimes you just need to relax. And also copious amounts of, well, we don't tell about such things. You don't talk about it because you used to get dismissed from the Navy for such things. What I'm saying is there were a lot of lonely nights on those boats, and not terribly many partners of our normal choosing. Or for some, many of them.
Sex.
Good boy. All right. Oh shit! I left that there. I forgot to get rid of it. We're back. Oops. Fucked up. God, that's even actually the sound effect of the goddamn Hoomobile.
Ah, blimey. Like, so, this was clearly made by people who cared about certain aspects of Doctor Who at the very least.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what happened with the Master stuff, but you know.
Anyway, I lost.
Maybe they wanted to do their own Master, but realised that no one would know.
Oh yeah, no, this is a
was
Pinball
going
Stream
on?
IRL. I've played it.
Yeah. Wow, George.
Yeah, look, I suck.
did bad.
Okay, fuck off. I didn't say I was good at pinball when I started doing this.
Yeah, bro. You gotta get better about playing with your balls. See, I'm amazing at pinball, and I've never lost. I'm still playing every pinball game I've ever started.
I see.
Like, I'm still doing it with my mind, and I've never lost. All every pinball game I've been in is going on infinitely. I have found the kill screen on Windows Pinball. The way they recreated the title sequence in the pixels is really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Because that would be hard to do. You'd have to do it manually with this sort of screen, right?
You would.
Oh, blimey, that was taking bloody ages. Some real pinball fucking wizards.
Video mode!
Run, Colin, run! Run!
No!
Shit!
Colin Baker got captured!
Shit. Did Colin get more than... I think he only got one Dalek story, right?
Colin? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it a lot, but it's considered one of the grimmest.
Oh, I like that story, but it is one of the very one of the more wilderness year things to not come out of the wilderness years, if that makes sense.
You'll have to activate your console too.
I do like the sort of framing of this. Colin Baker was the 6th Doctor, the one with the rainbow coat. His Dalek story was it was Revelation of the Daleks, which is, it has Daleks in it. It has them as the main villain, but a lot of it is more about like external sci-fi politicking in some ways, which is interesting. I've seen people describe it as a really good science fiction movie that wasn't Doctor Who, and it's an interest. Again, it's Colin Baker's run was pretty rough, so like, I guess this would have been dedicated sound clips, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Also, you failed again.
Yes, I did, but I did better.
Improvement is all you can hope to do, George. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, fuck!
Apparently you need to eat.
Ah. Well, next time I get the opportunity...
sad they don't... How many parts do they give you maximum? Because they do parts whenever you get a new ball, right?
Yeah.
Which is a nice touch, the fact that the classic series generally had episodes split into a few parts. Can you get 4 parts in this? Can you get the dreaded Part 13 from The Trial of a Time Lord?
Part 13 was very good. Part 14 was ass.
I lost track of how many fucking parts there were.
There
in
are
Trial of a
14.
Time Lord. Shit.
There are 14.
Yeah, they basically do 3 completely regular stories within a framing device, and then just 2 more on the end.
The longest story was Trial of a Time Lord at 14 episodes, which also comprised the entire season.
Yeah, Trial of a Time Lord was an entire season.
Most of it was great.
I
liked it.
I do kind of like it. I don't think I'd call all of it great exactly.
No.
But like, I'd call Terror of the Vervoids fucking great. I love that one. I think that's one of Colin Baker's strongest stories.
I mean, the finale had
kind of a sub-story.
Had the small problem that its writer died before they finished.
Yeah.
And then
that is one of the biggest issues.
And they got them replaced with some of the worst writers in the show.
Yeah, no. Did they even have the notes of
no,
where
they were not
going to go with
permitted to
it?
have them.
What the fuck?
Because John Nathan Turner decided, no, they're not allowed.
That tracks with the
Eric Saywood was like, no, we're gonna fucking use them. This is like the last stuff that Bob Holmes did. Of course we're gonna use it. And but John Nathan Turner was like, no, this is a bit grim, let's not.
Oh, for God's sakes.
And then they went, hey, Pip and Jane Baker, go make an episode. No, we're not telling you what the original author was intending.
Yeah, which results in one of the most unsatisfying conclusions to a cliffhanger, followed by the villain, who has been pretty nuanced and interesting until this point, just laughing maniacally at the end.
Yeah.
Just it's sad. It's really sad.
It is.
And I know I think that even their version could have been written better and would have been fine. But like, it's just not. The last episode's just not very good, and it kind of sours the whole thing. And that's the last impression most people would have of it. That or maybe a French and Saunders sketch about the Doctor being trapped in a courtroom for fucking a whole season.
Because he was.
Well, he was, yeah. And I do feel like it might have been more interesting if they'd kind of focused on the court stuff a bit more rather than it feeling like a framing device.
I mean, yeah, when it finally took center stage in episode 13, it was really good and very gripping.
But as it is, it just doesn't. A lot of the details just don't get explored, and they saved the show, but not Colin.
Oh, and it also has like one of the finest bits of model work in the whole series.
Oh, the fucking Justice Station?
The Justice Station at the start of episode 1.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
that's a pretty
so good.
It's a good model. Like, the start of that episode is genuinely quite iconic. But yeah, no, for those not in the know, the idea of Trial of a Time Lord was that in real life, the show itself looked like it might well be cancelled. Because, let's be fair, Colin's seasons were pretty rubbish for reasons that weren't Colin Baker's fault. Necessarily. So, rather than the episodes they were originally planning to do, which were a bit more traditional Doctor Who stuff, they were going to go to Blackpool Beach and do a story with the toy maker. Most of these have been released by Big Finish as like audio adaptations at this point, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. There's some that we
yet again you are muddling up Colin Baker and Tom Baker. I mean, Tom Baker had some rough patches too, but didn't get the show nearly cancelled levels of rough patch, to my knowledge.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I do not believe so. No.
Yeah, this is the 6th Doctor, Rainbow Coat. There are 2 Bakers.
And they are not related in any way.
Not in the slightest. This is why we have to full name people, because this. If I refer to my favourite Doctor, Peter. Which Peter? There's Peter Capaldi and Peter Davidson. There's 2 Peters. I'm gonna fucking die. But yeah, no. Tom Baker is the iconic Doctor because he was there for the longest. Basically.
Yeah, he was there for 7 years.
He also is a bloody iconic version of the character. And
absolutely. The way he did it was very much his own.
I genuinely do argue that he is so ingrained because of how long he was there.
Yeah.
But so yeah, Trial of a Time Lord does a sort of past, present, and future story thing. They do an episode with Perry as if it's like the beginning of one of their early run adventures. They do a middle story, which is like, this is literally the story that you were taken from to be part of the trial.
Yep.
To the point where Perry seemingly dies because the Doctor can't save her because he's been kidnapped by the fucking space cops. Yeah. Which is a grim end for poor Perry, but like...
Yeah. It's very memorable.
Oh, and you lost again. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, like, yeah, I think a lot of people have appreciated what the stuff was doing later a lot better. Like, I don't think Trial of a Time Lord was popular at the time, but I really admire what it was going for. Because, past, present, future. How this character used to be. how this character is now. And then Terror of the Vervoids is how this Doctor is going to be. He has a new companion. He's a lot nicer. It's almost like they were doing a character arc. And they knew they were doing that from the start. And this episode really highlights that, yes, that was the intention. That this character is going to grow and change and be a different person over time. Because otherwise that's boring fucking television. If they're just a static character the entire time. And then they do the finale where the trial stuff is wrapped up. Which I think that stuff kind of ties into the metaphor a bit worse in some respects. But like, I like the metaphor of like, look, here we are. This is what the character... We are doing a character arc. Here is us proudly displaying that character arc. While also changing some of the characters around. Also, I guess Perry lives. Don't worry about it.
Oh, here we go.
We're using stock footage. She's married to Brian Blessed now. Run, Sixie, run! Yeah!
I got the 6th Doctor out of there!
Wow, and the 7th Doctor got exhausted. Interesting.
Well, yeah, I guess he's just that tired.
I mean, to be fair, all of them the Doctors don't look that different.
Oh.
Peter Davison, no! He tripped and face planted! Holy shit! I didn't think they were separate sprites. I thought it was...
No.
Oh my god, this means the poor first Doctor's going to have to run from them eventually.
Yes!
Jesus, actually, that's an old fucking man!
Actually, to be fair, I already have the first Doctor, so...
Okay, thank you, you've saved a poor man. Yeah, I do like that, they're also using very similar pictures in this pinball game that they do in, like, a lot of official art. Like, they like to use the same pictures as the sort of iconic pictures of them, and they've clearly made the sprites based on those pictures. It's great. But yeah, no. Words. There very much is, like, what's the word?
There you go.
Is neat because it's trying to do stuff with a metaphor in a family show.
And Tom Baker got captured.
It's showing that they're going to do better episodes in the future. And then the last episode is bad and nobody, like... Oh, dang! 3 Emperors! This is also pre-Nick Briggs Dalek as well.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it literally is diegetically 3 Emperors! You shot one of them!
Reactivate the direct. One more console to activate.
So this is really cool.
Oh, fuck.
This is a cool pinball table. You really need to learn to nudge the table.
Look.
Isn't a way, huh?
There is, but I have to activate Pro mode.
Dang.
You can
Shame you aren't a
do
pro,
that.
bro. Unlimited millions. Balls. No, I love pinball because it's very much taking this quite... It's the innovation of, like, such a physical, like, interesting thing made, and the games made with those limitations. It's why I think digital pinball games usually don't click to me as much, because a lot of them just go, we can do literally anything. Here's a fully rendered 3D model of Miss Marvel doing kickflips on top of the board. And it's like, this doesn't have the charm, you know? While a recreation of like a real pinball machine that's following like real world limitations, that's really cool. That's really neat. I like that a lot.
Oh, here we go.
Video mode. Shit, Bobby!
Damn it.
Ah, 2's dead. Rip.
2.
Ah. That's
Yeah.
it.
I think pachinko slots also have a problem. I think modern pinball tables do sometimes have this problem of like losing some of the charm, right? I think it's partly because they're using the aesthetics of gambling a lot more. Because, you know, they are gambling, so they're trying to draw people in with these flashing lights and, like, big bonuses. Like, pinball machines, although they do have that, it's a lot less, like, big money, big wins, sexy violence, woo! It's a bit more subdued, because all you're playing for is the fun of it.
Yeah, you're just playing for fun, and it's a game of skill,
yeah.
And...
So they don't need to... They're drawing you in with a bit of it, but the entertainment comes from watching the machine in action. And trying to get a high score, I guess.
Yeah, trying to play as best you can with this wonderful physical machine that's been made.
Yeah. And pachinko machines can have a bit of that charm, but the thing is, the primary purpose and design is around the gambling stuff. The balls aren't there because the balls are cool. They're there because of how Japanese gambling laws work.
Mm.
They're doing that stuff because it's a loophole, not because of it's an artistic choice.
Now, there was
a
lot of... there was times where pinball was made illegal. Because people put it under the same light. And there are, there's footage of people in the 60s like police raiding places and taking pinball tables and then destroying them in landfills and shit.
Jesus, I didn't know that.
But that stopped when a court case determined that pinball was as a game of skill. So it stopped. It no longer went under gambling laws.
I mean, it literally is.
Yes, it is. But
I know pachinko is as well, but it's a lot.
Yes, it is.
But pinball is a game. You don't win money from it.
Yes, but people are stupid.
Yeah, no, ninja sword laws.
Yes.
Hey everyone, have you heard of the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles? We're not allowed to acknowledge that they use ninja arts because we've arbitrarily decided that this specific form of murder is more dangerous than others, even though it's just the same, but with an aesthetic. Yeah. Wow, I wonder if that's
specifically
racism. Anyway, they banned ninja swords this fucking year.
Swords. Whatever the fuck that means.
I mean, if it's too long, it doesn't count as a ninja sword.
Yes, if it's really long, I can have it.
Exactly.
So
and, my kitchen knife may in fact now count as a ninja sword.
I can, cut people in fucking half with my giant sword. The giant sword is fine.
They literally know that there's a practical use for them because they talk about, fish knives and tuna knives in the fucking regulations. I hate this country so much. I'm mad. I'm mad about that still. It's so stupid. It's just racism. Ban all knives or none. Don't be a fucking weirdo. Jesus. I mean, to be fair, I don't think they should ban any knives at this point because that's fucking stupid. What are we gonna do? Not slice our own fucking food? But at the same time,
you just gotta make do with forks. That's all you can have. But then we'll have to ban those because people start stabbing each other with forks.
Yeah, exactly. Look, they'll just start fighting. Look, the thing is, at some point, people are just going to start using there's going to run out of things to be able to ban, and so ban the things smartly. Like, having a license for guns, I think, is good. Those are tools designed to kill. There are practical uses for which you can get a license. That makes sense. And knives have a practical purpose outside of murder and danger. They are not primarily designed for that. But they can be used that way, in which case it's a fucking crime?
That's a crime.
Anyway?
Yeah. It's not the knife that did the crime.
No.
Now, the knife may have made it a bit easier to do the crime.
Yeah, but we can't, like...
But it isn't
It also made it easier for me to make my fucking dinner.
It isn't something that very specifically was made to kill people.
Yeah. I mean,
because I've been noticing a lot of the arguments we're saying are similar to the sort of arguments that people arguing against gun control make, but the difference is, a gun does not have a purpose other than shooting people.
Yeah. Its primary purpose, I would say,
Its primary
is to kill
purpose
people.
is shooting people, and that is what it's designed for. And what it is designed to do.
Like, there are uses for guns, like hunting and like clay pigeon shooting or stuff like that. The sort of stuff you can also do, like airsoft stuff. You know, there's a load of different potential aspects here. I think guns should be at least somewhat controlled and safe, but I don't think people should not be able to get one under any circumstances, necessarily. I see that there are tools for this. Knives, the primary purpose is food preparation. Or, fucking... And the sort of... Bear in mind that ninja weapons, stuff based in Japanese culture, the primary audience for that sort of thing is weebs, using them as decoration. Like, katanas aren't good swords. I hate to be heretical, but they're not made of good steel. The reason they're made that way is because the steel in Japan wasn't, like, pure enough quality to make swords another way. This was the best way to make a weapon with that technology. If people wanted an actual sword to kill people, they'd buy a fucking greatsword. God! Like, katanas are a really interesting piece of history and culture, and they can look really cool. That does not make them actually the best sword for killing a person. Thought murder knives are probably more useful because they're probably better at cutting the fucking meat, honestly. My fiance lives in a country with military service, and she has a knife because she got it from a military service. And you know what? She seems to get a lot of use of that knife, and she ain't murdering people. Run, Sylvester, run! Oh dear. Yeah, like, but also, yeah, like, there are, like, in the UK, I think butterfly knives are banned, right?
Yeah.
And although I'm not sure that should be the case, I understand the logic. That is a concealable weapon that you can sort of pull out quite quickly. They are designed not to be used for... They are designed to be used for violent purposes, specifically. The ninja sword thing feels like the government are just trying to find anything to distract people from the other bullshit they're doing. In the same way that it was used in like, the 80s when the Ninja Turtles were banned from being called Ninja Turtles. Because of ninja weaponry. It's reheated leftover distractions. It's pathetic. and stupid and a bit racist, and it's goddamn fucking. Also, the BBC responded to my complaint and said they did in fact report on the protest, so not sure they pushed it to the front, but they, you know, the BBC know I'm pissed at them, for what that's worth. Sometimes yelling at people repeatedly is, in fact, a attempt at doing something. Anyway, pinball's really cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, here we go.
I like that. Yeah, whenever they produce one of these tables, they had to produce a little mini TARDIS and all the little intricate parts. And the video elements tied in nicely. You are jumping at the wrong time.
I know.
A lot. I think there's a difference between short hops and long hops in this, right?
Yes.
Oh shit! That Davros! It's Davros from Davros!
Yes, Davros from Davros. It's Davros from noted audio drama series I, Davros.
Yeah. And also noted audio play, Davros. That's another thing I'm just remembering. That's Davros exists because Revelation of the Daleks, I think it's Revelation, the Sixth Doctor one, is very much a story about like Davros arguing morality.
Yeah.
And I get why people started doing Davros stories rather than Dalek stories for a while, but like, it's kind of sad that they're all after Genesis. It's basically all Davros stories. Like, Davros is cool. Davros is a cool villain. Davros can hold his own without the Daleks. This is proved by Davros episode Davros in the audio dramas, which literally doesn't have Daleks in it. It's just Davros. It's great.
Oh, here we get. Oh no.
I mean, yeah, like, I understand why. I mean, I will say, like, Series 9 episode, which is... It's The Magician's Apprentice and The Witch's Familiar. Those are basically Davros stories with Daleks in the background. And those work... That works. It's pretty damn good. I like that that two-parter.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some things about it that irritate me.
It's also, as Panda put, it's actually a story where the Master and Davros meet.
Yeah,
and,
no, Missy shows up in that one, doesn't she?
And there is a bit of jealousy on the Master's part over the arch enemy role.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that I will continue to make the argument, good job, by the way, that the Master and Davros do and should fit different roles.
They do.
Like, Davros is that enemy that you've known so long that you kind of like them a little bit, but they're still a horrible person. You're never going to be friends with them. The Master is someone who you were friends with, who you aren't really friends with anymore, who you keep butting heads, but you know each other well enough that you can't help but still like each other a little bit. But like, and there's a chance that you might be friends again, and that's compelling in a different way. Like, Davros and the Doctor are never going to be friends, but they have a dynamic still. Oh, you killed Tom Baker. Sorry. Bitter exes versus bitter enemies. Yeah, Marvelius gets it.
Oh, here we go. Ah, shit!
Although after the recent seasons of Doctor Who that I won't say too much about, they did some interesting implications about another Time Lord. Which I'm in two minds about. Despite mostly enjoying those episodes. I think I've said, yeah, like, feels like the ending was rushed because they realised they weren't going to be able to wrap things up otherwise. And frankly, I blame the BBC and Disney Plus for that, because clearly somebody wasn't making it clear whether after two of the best seasons Doctor Who has had in ages, whether they were going to get more fucking seasons or not. But also, like, for the most part, you can still enjoy those stories quite a lot.
Ah!
Dang. Yeah, no, hold on. They've got a Supreme and Emperor as potentials. So is this... I'm wondering if this is going off the Dalek Civil War stuff, where
It
there's
might
two
be.
factions. They're now down to Gold Daleks, which does imply Imperials from the Civil War. At this point in time. Because Gold Daleks nowadays would be referring to the modern series, but those don't exist yet.
You'll have to activate your console too.
Oh shit, that's Ace! I thought that was the sick Doctor this whole time. I was just like... Shit! It's on there, but it's sort of blurry sprite as the sort of every Doctor. No, it was Ace though! I'm fucking... This game's better than I'm giving it credit for, and also worse. I mean, it's a pinball game. You know, they're not going to have crystal clear graphics on their fucking calculator screen, are they?
Time expander restored to sector 15.
Yeah, boss. Yeah. Panda has literally put the note on it. I think the Dalek Civil War was established a bit earlier. But yeah, no, in Remembrance of the Daleks, it's made crystal clear what's going on. With that, there are these black Daleks who are more unmodified. They consider themselves to be pure Dalek in a very genetic traditionalism sense.
Yeah.
And then there's the sort of Emperor Daleks, more modified Daleks. These white and gold ones with more cybernetic implants put in them. And they think they're pure because they've been, you know, changed by Davros. So they're like, yeah, no, we're purer. And, you know, they don't like each other because they're both having a big fight over who's the most Dalek. The inevitable outcome of all fascism.
Yeah.
Infighting to the point where there's literally only one person left and then they die. Because you can't survive on your own. The special weapons Daleks were introduced in Remembrance.
Yeah.
The lore about them around that came out later. Because it was just a cool thing in the original. I love the special weapons Dalek. It's just goofy enough to be really funny. Just like, hold on, I'm putting a special weapons Dalek on screen. Give me a second.
Please. You've got control of that. Do it.
No, I don't. I genuinely love the fucking special weapons Dalek. It's so silly. I love it.
I'm Lord BS.
And you're confusing two elements, but yes. The special effects. Oh my god, the Doctor Who BS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, at this point, the transparency's not working. There we go. Bit. I've done the bit. I've done my bit.
Yeah, okay.
I really hope that people have got that scene in Disco Elysium, because otherwise that joke makes no sense. Okay.
Alright, let's have little Gallifreys as the balls.
Oh, cool. That's a nice detail. I didn't know that you could change the ball in this.
In this, you can change the ball, yeah.
Neat.
Oh, nearly finished charging the transmat. Oh. Not good.
The special weapons Dalek isn't on the screen yet. I'm still getting one.
Hey, I want to activate the second console.
Oops. No, this play is going bad.
I would like people in chat to never underestimate my power, for the record. Never underestimate my power. You cads. You blithering apes. I have the power here. It's here with me. I really fucking love the Special Weapons Dalek, because it's just like, yeah, the sort of, the hat that's like an old army helmet. It doesn't have an eye stalk because that's too vulnerable. It doesn't have the manipulation tool because this thing is designed for one purpose, and that purpose is shooting a big fuck-off cannon. And, a big fuck-off cannon! It's great! I love the boy! I love him so much! He does two things, move and shoot! Until the modern series, this fucker couldn't even talk. For some reason, when the Special Weapons Dalek came back in, which is familiar, Magician's Apprentice,
Yeah.
it talks and its eyes flash, and it's like, the whole point is that this thing does nothing but the killing, to me. So I didn't like that aspect, but
I liked that it was there at all.
it's nice that it's there. I mean, I hate Asylum of the Daleks because of really petty, stupid reasons, but I like that had old Daleks in it as well.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, a lot of the expanded lore on the Special Weapons Dalek came from comics, Wilderness Years stuff. I don't think much lore came from later appearances. That's more just a cool cameo. Although there have been spin-off stories in like audios and books and stuff. On the cover of Engines of War, they have a modern Dalek photoshopped to be a special weapons Dalek. That's cool as fuck. Like that.
I mean, you're gonna have them if you're fighting a war across time and space.
Yeah, no, exactly. You'd have a few of these boys. I say a few because the lore reasons they came up with were basically even the Daleks are kind of scared of this fucking freak. I believe they called it the Abomination in some extended universe stuff. It is the cannon has so much waste radiation blasting into casing that it drives the occupant mad. Basically, these are reasons to have a few of these, but not like
A lot.
a ton of them.
Yeah, it would be really bad if you had loads.
Yeah, because they want an excuse to like justify why we're not changing the entire Dalek design to always just be special weapons Daleks. Which, you know, it doesn't really matter, but for extended universe stuff, it's a nice detail. You know? And, I mean, that... the Daleks called him an abomination, too.
They did,
to be
actually,
fair.
yeah.
Yeah. They like the word abomination. It's like they're fascists or something.
Yeah. It's like they're weird, like, genetic purists or something.
Yeah. I mean, Daleks in Manhattan is not really a very good story, but, you know, it gets the Daleks mostly right. In that, yeah, a Dalek trying to be less Dalek might come up with that idea trying to win
And
might
to be
eventually
honest,
come up with
going
that
back
idea.
to, like, the really old motivations of the Daleks.
Yeah.
Just wanting to walk again.
Yeah, that aspect too. Some of the early ones, yeah, it's sort of implied that they're not necessarily full fascist yet. They're just like, they kind of would like to go back to being like people who can just have a nice walk around. But that'll never happen. And if that kind of drives them a bit fucking insane.
Yeah. And cause them to, you know, double down on the,
Yeah.
on the we're actually the best, actually thoughts.
Yeah.
Because they just hate being what they are so much
Yeah.
that to
That's
continue to exist as that.
yeah, the idea that but that is kind of true of real fascists in some cases, right?
yeah.
Like, they loathe themselves so much that they come up with this fantasy of being the best to make themselves feel better.
Yeah.
It's sad and pathetic.
Yes, it is.
And it's
And that's
a little
why
bit tragic in some ways, because, like, yeah, like, if you weren't a fascist, maybe you could have been a cool person in some people's cases. Maybe you could have learned to love yourself in another way, found another purpose in life, worked out why you actually are feeling sad about yourself. But no,
Yeah.
you chose the loser ideology.
And that's why I like the Big Finish story, The Lights of Skaro, so much. Because
It's
it
a good
explores
story.
that.
It's a good story.
It explores...
It's not even a Doctor Who story, it's technically a Bernie Summerfield.
Bernie Summerfield story. The Doctor's
Yeah.
in it, but
Oh, yeah.
really
I did
it's a
like the
story
sort of-
about the Daleks as a species and how they've been portrayed throughout the show.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice that the Benny stories can kind of explore different aspects of the Doctor universe. But, because I've actually listened to all of the new Adventures of Bernie Summerfield stuff at this point, I think, apart from some of the most recent box sets.
Yeah, I haven't
They
listened
rebranded the series after the passing
after
of...
the passing of David
fucking
Warner.
David Warner, thank you. Sorry, my brain's so scrambled.
Yeah,
Um,
David Warner, the Doctor.
Yeah. He was playing the Doctor in those series.
And it was also
and
the last thing he
went.
played. At all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think one of his last acting roles was in, like, I think it was fucking Dark Gallifrey of all things.
Yeah.
And he did a fucking terrific job. Even if he was definitely sounding a lot older and croakier towards the end. So he did good. And it's sad that he's not around, but that meant that they rebooted the Bernice Summerfield to be more Bernice focused rather than Bernice and Doctor focused. And I think Bernice and I called her her character name and not her real name. God, my
Lisa
brain
Bowerman?
today. Lisa Bowerman, thank you. My brain's not doing names apparently. I think she and David Warren just had a good working relationship, basically. So they like to work together.
So they just did because they could.
So they did, yeah. I mean, what are you going to do?
God, I'm still remembering that bit in one of them where Bernice and Mark Gatiss' master just get drunk.
Yeah.
It's just so funny.
Just fucking... Mark Gatiss, better actor than he is writer of iBogey stories. I don't think I listened to the last box set of them, but like those were good stories, and it explored like this slightly different relationship between Bernice and another doctor, because Bernice has hanged out with a lot of doctors. Yeah. She's one of those companions that got popular enough to start that just cross several doctors, despite being an extended universe creation. I actually think she is probably the extended universe.
Didn't stop her turning up in a 12th Doctor novel.
No, I think at some point that was intended to be a River Song story, but because of hold on, I might be misremembering this, so pinch of salt. I might be just, but it might be because when you read that novel, it starts implying that River Song's going to be involved, and then she isn't.
But actually, it's Bernice.
It's Bernice instead. But I think because of Husbands of River Song, that being the whole, like, the 12th Doctor only meets River Song once thing, that they couldn't use her in that story, basically.
Yeah.
But I might be misremembering, so please pinch of salt. But yeah, but I genuinely think that if a character was going to show up from the extended universe in the actual show, it would be her. And I would like that actually quite a lot, because Bernice is a neat character, and she literally has met River Song.
Yeah.
And they've done a little odd couple thing about how they are similar but different in one of the anniversary specials. Yeah, it was in Legacy of Time. Lies in Ruins.
Yeah.
And it's fun to see these two characters interact and see how they are both similar and different. As you know, both archaeologists, both at least somewhat romantically-ish with the Doctor. Because there was that time that in the books where they implied that she fucks the 8th Doctor.
Who wouldn't?
I mean, yeah, it's Paul McGann, but but still. And I think that she is different enough that.
Yep. No.
Controller, okay?
Yeah. No. I'm good.
Oh, nice that it gives you a pause to
still
restart the
fucked
game.
it up.
Yeah. But like, yeah, no, and she is a character who is distinct enough to make her impression be kind of cool. She has shown up. She's met a lot of doctors in the audio stuff because Lisa Bowerman, as well as doing a lot of acting for Big Finish, literally directs a bunch of them as well, and she does a good job. She is a good argument that actors know how to direct quite well in a lot of cases. Because, you know, they know what actors need from a director. Just like being at the other end of that. But yeah, no, I'd love for her to show up on the actual show. That would be neat. It would make her one of the first characters to appear in like 3 or 4 different mediums. Which would be really good. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
presuming it doesn't happen because they'd have to pay Paul Cornell licensing rights.
Yeah.
But
Well, what if they
Yeah.
just got Paul Cornell to write it?
they could just get Paul Cornell to write the bloody thing, yeah. He's done it before. He wrote fucking Father's Day.
Yeah.
And the adaptation of Human Nature, which was a Doctor Who Wilderness Years novel featuring Bernice Summerfield originally, written by Paul Cornell originally. I just got him to change it slightly.
You have to activate your console too. I hate safety measures.
I guess that people, I don't know. How in demand is Paul Cornell nowadays? I don't know. I keep track of people. But I would really love that. That would be neat. That'd be a bit of the like good sort of fan service where it's like you basically could just do school reunion with Bernice. It would be neat. You don't even have to include like all of her side characters from novels and stuff. Just have her show up and be like, yeah, there was an archaeological dig. I'm here. Because of course, if you include a family, you have to include our half-dog son, and the makeup department would hate that.
Drive expansion at factor 15.
Sorry, I've been rambling about Bernice Summerfield. I don't know if anyone knows. If people know about Bernice. Actually, it's...
Well, given that she is a Wilderness Years character,
Yeah, exactly.
who has
Arguably
persisted.
the Wilderness Years character.
Yeah. Though speaking of things turning up that shouldn't, hey, remember how Faction Paradox showed up in a 13th Doctor story?
I do not, but that's very funny. I love that sort of shit. If it doesn't hurt the story,
Oh, it
referencing
doesn't.
other stuff is always
Like,
cool
they're
to me.
they're the villain of the book,
Dang. Neat.
and it's seeing what happened to them after the Time War.
Good, that's an interesting thing to explore. Oh my god, you read the Panto one, yeah! Yeah, no, I got the Panto one for free from Big Finish at some point, and that's a fun one. It is a wonderfully weird start to a series to have a story about a pantomime and your cat. But, played by Nicholas Cornley in the audio version. But known for his role as the Brigadier and most other things.
Yep, but here he's a cat.
Hey Nick, we're going to try to do some audio adaptations of some weird books. Would you like to be a cat?
Would you like to be a cat? Yes.
Yeah, no, but yeah, Bernice has done enough stuff to basically be what a lot of people want from their Doctor Who characters in the Extended Universe stuff, I believe. Which is popular enough to sell a series without the Doctor, but with them in it.
An aniseed bomb.
That's a pretty good one. Yeah, like, Bernice both gets to be, for people who don't know about Bernice stuff, the tone is a little bit, like, more mature and dark, but also more silly in some
Yeah,
regards.
it's very goofy.
Yeah. Like, Bernice gets to be the sort of person who drinks upsettingly large amounts of alcohol and deals with problems in less friendly ways than the Doctor might, but still feels like she fits within that universe.
Yeah.
It's neat.
Wow, I'm fucking... This one's just garbage. I'm doing terribly.
Don't worry about it. Kim's Kitskuragi can't judge you anymore. But he already is.
Yeah, he already did, so,
He's already judging
Yep,
you.
I lost already.
I accidentally did some shit. Hold on.
Alright. Wow, it's green. Like it was in E-Space.
You'll have to activate your
Don't worry about it. This is a normal thing to be happening on your stream. I set up this bit at the start of the stream and didn't get round to it until now. Hi, Mary. Do you want to... We still... Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Welcome to the video mode. Boing, 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 boing. There's a lot of odd things that the Doctor has to jump over in this minigame.
Yes, there is, but I have saved Sylvester McCoy.
Terrific. Yeah, no, I'm now thinking about the TV movie.
What about it?
So when they decided they were going to try and get a reboot of Doctor Who on using American TV budgets, the first time on Fox, they wanted a new Doctor. You know, they weren't going to have Sylvester McCoy still be the Doctor, but they wanted to do a send off to him still.
Yeah.
So a large chunk of a movie that is not about Sylvester McCoy's Doctor ends up being about Sylvester McCoy's Doctor dying in a gunfight.
Oh. Yeah, he turns up to San Francisco and immediately gets gunned down.
Yeah. And then dies in a botched surgery by the companion of the story.
Yeah.
He would have survived the gardens, I guess. Don't worry about that. Oh God, sorry, Mary. That sounds tiring. Hey, the Emperor Dalek's here. I mean, I kind of wish that they just kind of sold it a bit better. Because the Seventh Doctor dying in a horrible fashion isn't exactly... I get it, you're going to have the guy die quite quickly if you want to include him in the movie. But, and guns are a convenient way to kill a man. Being that that's what they're designed to do. Oh, wow, good shot.
Yeah, that was a very bad one immediately following
That was
it.
a bad one. But yeah, no, but also it's kind of like a pretty horrible way for a man to die. Could they not have had the Master, like, poison him or something? He stumbles out, he's like, oh, I'm dying of poison. Gets taken to the hospital, all the other events are the fucking same.
I've saved Tom Baker!
Terrific.
That was a close call.
Yeah, I mean, Sylvester got an awkward out, you're not wrong.
Yeah, it was awkward in and awkward out.
Yeah. I appreciate that for both of these Doctors, Big Finish, the audio people went, you know what, let's give them a better finale. And did.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, several people have done a better Sixth Doctor ending at this point. There's a book version. I think Gary Russell wrote that. And they did Sixth Doctor: The Last Day. The
Seventh Doctor
final
did The Last Day. Yeah.
Yeah, Seventh Doctor: The Last Day. Sixth Doctor did the Last Adventure, I believe. Where they did basically a 4-part thing. They did a story with a bunch of Sylvester McCoy's companions, new and old, interacting with the Valiard, eventually ending in the Doctor having a big old die and getting a slightly better last story than tripping and bumping his head.
Obstacles that I hate.
Sylvester McCoy complaining about obstacles.
Terrific. Iconic Sylvester McCoy line. I fucking hate obstacles. Panda, if you jerked it with the hand of Omega, your penis would become a star.
I don't know. Remember what happened to the baseball bat?
Fair point. Fair point. Maybe your dick is now a deadly weapon.
Fuck!
But yeah, no, Sylvester McCoy got The Last Day, which I own physically because Sylvester's one of my faves. And I would not recommend it because it is very much a finale to a lot of plot lines that happen with the Seventh Doctor. Even I did not get all of it. I'm meaning to re-listen to it once I have a bit more context on some of the additional stuff. I forgot who Garandel was. He appears in 2 other Big Finish audios, and rules, and he's in The Last Adventure, in being a weird frogman. And it's neat, but I didn't remember who he was before I listened to that story, so it was a bit confusing in that regard. And I do think The Last Day is a good story, but it's also, 6 hours long and full of a lot of fan service references to Big Finish audio stuff. So, it's also the sequel to another 2-hour-long adventure, technically speaking. The most vital thing, if you want to listen to The Last Adventure, is you've also got to listen to the fucking Dark Universe, because that's like half the plot. But it is a good story. I still want to say I like that story a lot. I think it gives some additional catharsis to the Seventh Doctor's death that I like. It's a very interesting story, and the sort of thing that it would be really hard to get someone to greenlight, I feel. Like, my goodness, some stuff happens in that. But at the same time, it's I don't know. I like that story. It's neat.
Part 3 continued!
Oh, shit! Did you get all of them?
I did!
Holy shit! Oh, I'm doing the pog face!
Fire explosion at sector 14.
You got the hang of these obstacles. Good on you. God damn. Wow, Emperor's got hands, apparently.
They don't tolerate failure.
I mean, they wouldn't. It's just very funny to see the orb with no gun fire a laser still. Oh shit, master bonus. Enter your flippers.
Yeah, I'm gonna ruin the lovely screen I had there, but...
It always happens, don't worry. We've got screenshots in the video archive. I like the aesthetic of it being like a book as well. That's cute. I think you saved the day. I'm not 100%. I'm not really sure how this game works, but I think you saved the day.
The Doctor Who BSK. Nah, it's still fine. I do
like the implication that the Doctor did all of these high scores. just to fuck with you.
Yeah.
I did all of them.
Yeah, fuck you, Doctor. God damn it. Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Also, actually, Big Finish also did a sort of within a random like collection of 4 half-hour stories. Also,
They did
a
a finale for
change
the
to the
fifth,
Fifth
didn't
Doctor's regeneration.
Yeah, they did.
I don't like that one as much. I think the Fifth Doctor's regeneration worked pretty well as it was, and it's needlessly explaining a thing that happens with the spinning faces. It's not a bad story.
No.
It's nice. It just sort of doesn't... It just doesn't really add much to the original to me.
Mm.
But, you know, it's not like it's the end of the world. It's a half-hour story I don't like that much. Conceptually, but enjoy
it's not
listening
like
to.
The End of the World, the second episode of Series 1 of the new era.
Oh, not at all. I like that one. That one's quite fun. Cassandra's a trans icon. Never forget.
The Doctor flirts with a tree.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that tree was fucking hot, to be fair.
Well, she ended up being quite hot at the end.
Oh, boo. Boo, I say.
The joke is she burned to death.
Yeah.
Anyway. I think we're done with this table.
Yeah.
We have the second
No, it seems like you would. I think we deeply appreciate it. This table is pretty great.
Yeah.
This is a nice bit of historical stuff. It's cool. It's a pretty decent use of the license, you know?
Mm.
It's not like those fucking Doctor Who games on that console where the Doctor's just running around shooting people.
That was an Amiga game, wasn't it, or something?
Yeah, I think that was an Amiga. I don't remember which.
I don't remember
like PCs
what
before.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of old
Microsoft
Doctor
era.
Who games, some of which were not entirely permitted, but they exist and they're bad, and we'll probably play them at some point.
Yeah, Doctor Who is one of those properties that there are ways to adapt it to a video game, but people in the 80s couldn't work it out. For the fucking
Let me
life
tell
of
you
them.
what, I've got my Doctor Who RTS idea document. I've had it for years.
Yeah,
and it's never going to get fucking made.
Oh, of course not. But,
because
you know,
I can't do it. I don't have the skills.
Find an RTS you want to mod and just do that, honestly, at this point. I'll help you. Yeah. End that table. I think we've appreciated this neat piece of history.
So,
what are we going to do with your balls next, George?
We're going to go to Doctor Who Master of Time.
Terrific. Ooh, Panda says there's a few actual RTS engines out there. That might be nice.
I mean, probably. It's just that I can't 3D model for shit. And...
then you get a friend who can.
And,
Don't worry about it. You never have to do everything yourself. Okay? Look, we're streaming right now. We need to play Doctor Who Masters of Time, starring Pilti Capaldi and Michelle Gomez.
Yes. Yes, we are.
And archive footage of several other modern Doctors.
Yes. Yes, we are.
And whose credit list is...
I'm as old as time.
I mean, I guess it's because they actually credited the creators of this one rather than the other one not really crediting them, but there's like a ton of credits for this table available on the wiki.
Anyway, there's Paul McGann.
Yeah. That sure is a
JPEG.
JPEG.
No, it's all the modern era Doctors at the time.
And a model of the
basically,
TARDIS, that's nice.
all of them since the previous table. When this came out.
Yeah, actually, though, it is. It does have War Doctor on there, so yeah.
No, sorry, man.
And also River Song, everyone's favourite Doctor.
Yeah,
I don't like how their faces look mushy.
Yeah, it's not good.
They've not really they've kind of just slapped some sort of Photoshop filter on top of the
On top of photos they had. Yeah, this isn't...
I can invite Mary so she can say things.
I mean, if you want,
I always want.
then do.
Hold on. This might break the call.
Well, in the meantime, I'm going to go look at the instructions.
Is there a way to... Let's see if this works. Hold on. Why is my friend called Shiny...
What?
I typed in Mary, and two of my friends came up. Mary Rabbit and Shiny Flat Porn Factory Worker.
That's not a Mary, unless it is.
That appears to me my friend Nick Bad Fansub's current Discord name.
Okay.
Look, with Nick Bad Fansub, it could mean fucking anything. Don't worry about it. Okay, confirm new... Oh, hold on. Okay, it's just creating a new group. So I'm going to start a voice call, and then you're going to move over to it.
Okay, I'll have to move the...
That's how that works.
You realise I'm now going to have to, like, put the thing back.
Yes. Yeah, we are going to have to do this again.
No, I mean something else. It's going to make the stream look very strange.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Alright.
What could go wrong?
Alright.
Now, if Mary wants to drop in, Mary can drop in.
Yeah.
And if Mary doesn't want to drop in because Mary is understandably tired, that's okay. But now she has the option.
Yep.
I like Mary.
We're just going to have two of you for a while.
Benui. That's normal.
And if anyone turn... there we
It's
go.
normal. Don't worry about it. Everything's normal.
Everything is normal.
Time.
Normal. I mean, I can fix this. Give me a second.
Hi, everybody. I think I'm a plush rabbit at the moment.
You are.
Yeah.
Let me regenerate into some kind of clown. No, let's go with goth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some kind of goth.
Some kind of goth.
Anyway, there we go. I've
plenty
fixed
of
it.
goth credentials.
I fixed it.
I made a black metal album
It's
once.
fixed now.
Okay. That'll be good.
It just looks... Yeah, just don't pay attention to the little bit of another Zoe behind my head.
Yeah, and don't pay attention to the other Mary
Zoes?
Rabbit.
Oh, there's an additional Mary over there as well.
Don't
Oh,
worry
man.
about it.
I'll just get rid of
It's another
mine then.
time paradox.
Yeah.
We're
We've
crossing the
broken
time
Don't worry
stream.
about it.
Is this the, like, fifth Mary?
I don't know anymore.
Right,
the
you're both
crossover
on there
episode?
now. That's
I'm
fine.
green
This is
now.
good.
I should probably switch to that. It has less transparency in it.
You're good.
Oh, fuck
you're
yeah,
good.
Hi. Yeah, because the like sleeves on this are transparent. It's fine if this one looks a bit green.
Mary. Hold on a second. I've got to.
That's
I
reaching
need
a
to-
little closer.
Well, it's your
I
problem
need
now. I'm gonna get on.
Yeah,
Get
on.
right.
We need to play with the balls of time.
Okay, we gotta
It's the
stop
only
the
way to
thing.
save the universe.
Alright, everyone's going, let's stop the Time Lords coming back. That's fair enough, because they're shitbags and they really shouldn't
They kind of are.
be anywhere.
During this period, weren't we trying to get the Time Lords back?
Yes, but everyone else is kind of like, please don't.
Yeah.
Realizing Yeah.
his time was short, the Doctor.
I mean, that's like what the whole deal at the 11th
Is it?
Doctor's finale was. Everyone else
Yeah.
going, no,
Yeah.
would rather not have them back.
Yeah, even I saw that one.
I mean, yeah, no. My fiance got sick and saw it multiple times in a hospital.
Yeah, that's the best way to experience that one.
Yeah, deliriously.
Yeah.
Um,
Back to back with the 50th special. Repeatedly.
huh.
Yeah.
She still got a promise to marry me, which is terrifying.
Yeah, honestly, I'm like, she's a keeper, you know?
Yeah. I fucking love her so much.
Sheer endurance required.
Alright, so we've got Big TARDIS up here. Save the universe with attack eyebrows.
Oh yeah, this was the period where they didn't really know what was going on with 12, but they kept quoting all of his lines from the early series because that's what they had. I really don't like... This happened with 13 as well. Like, for years, all of the calendars were just quotes from the first series because that's all they had to quote when they made the calendar.
Mm.
It sucked. It sucked really bad because it was always just like the same fucking 3 lines that they thought were going to be iconic but didn't really know yet.
Yeah, and none of them really were. One of
No,
the best
for the
ways
most
to
part.
progress in the table is to battle the 7 villains.
I'm not going to say when people need help, I'll never refuse isn't a good line in the context of the series, but like, it's
nothing,
not the
no.
line that you quote all the time. In the same
Okay.
way that pudding brains does not really represent 12 to me.
Attack
at all.
eyebrows.
Yeah.
Attack eyebrows, maybe a bit. But like, it was always pudding brains. It's like, that's... No! I hate pudding. Even a lot of expanded media movies made him just call people pudding brains. I'm like, no, stop it. This line
Yeah.
works exactly once.
Yeah, you can have things that are a little like it, but if you're just making it's pudding brains and then just
Yeah.
like
Sometimes it
yogurt
worked a bit
brains or
better,
something,
but
I don't
a
know,
lot of the
but
time
like,
it fucking
you
didn't.
can't just do the same line over and over again and it gets stale. And if you make things
Yeah.
directly derivative of it without like adding anything new, it also gets stale immediately.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
that's a problem of not
adaptation is
giving
evil.
people enough information, honestly, in
See
some
the
respects.
angels
But like,
capture for details and angel targets.
Okay, so there's an angel on the board.
hold on.
Zygons. Start Zygon
Zygons.
revealed score at 50.
I'm
Have any of you seen
judge this bit.
Have any of you
You're gonna
seen
say Zygon porno?
and I quote, erotic thriller story starring the Zygons?
So- Sorry, what are you doing, Zoe?
I'm patting you on the head.
Aww.
It took me so much work.
Zoe,
I didn't get
have
to
you
see
ever
it because
seen?
I'm like,
Have you ever seen?
See, I've heard of this.
Have you ever seen the
I haven't
BBV
seen it.
story Zygon?
I have not. I wish I.
It is-
I would love to see.
It
that,
is.
actually.
It is the genre erotic thriller.
Yeah,
Terrific.
it's certainly a thing that exists. Let me tell you that. I do know about this.
Yeah, it's a
Marvel-
thing.
Concerning pattings.
To answer Marvelous' question from earlier, my favourite Doctor Who quote is currently "Harry, I'm standing on a landmine."
Yeah.
It's delivered so well.
It's so good. It's such a good line. Like, it's not the best quote. It's just the one I find funniest.
Anyway,
Harry, I'm standing on a landmine.
well, yeah. And that starts a very tense sequence in an episode.
Yeah. Anyway, the Doctor stood on
Zygon.
landmines twice at this point.
Yeah, and
There
both
was
times
indeed a
were
porn
in
movie
really
with
good
Zygon.
episodes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god.
Anyway,
Zygon.
okay.
How does this fucking pinball work again?
I'm going through it. Alright,
Oh,
so
God,
we
he's
can
pointing
reveal
at things.
Zygons. See, doubles the timer to collect Who with the Sontarans.
Trying to find.
I'm seeing very similar ideas going on here in this table.
There's one letter in the Doctor, and the Doctor spot targets are. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just lighting up different letters, you know?
yeah, but no,
Oh,
I'm seeing like here's 7 things, each doing a thing on the board that are analogues to things that we had on the last board.
Mm-hmm.
Adds a few advantages to the jet bumpers, 10 to the other 3. That's just transmat again.
Mm-hmm.
Vashta Narada,
And
which
Stomach.
honestly I maintain should have been nameless and remained nameless. Because
Yeah.
they're one of those sort of primal fear monsters. And
Yeah,
they should
naming
never
them
have
just
been named.
takes everything away from
I'm fine with them being named.
They just
but,
haven't...
Like,
Now,
I get ya.
once again, I'm going to note the Doctor Who adventure game where they were the villain. And so a monster that is about darkness and light, you would imagine such a game would have a lighting engine.
yes.
It didn't.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why would
yeah, they
you
couldn't-
make the game without that?
It basically
because
just
they made
had
it as
places like it was just literally like the places were coloured like dark. And
You
Yeah,
just
no,
baked
bear in
in the
mind,
lighting.
this engine was not designed to be used for just a Vashta Narada story.
yeah, it was
The
it was
adventure
Brothers
game
as well,
engine
but
was basically just
but-
a basic engine.
Oh
but
my
why then use these monsters in that engine if you know the engine can't do it?
And the Bibble, you're saying the Thief games, the games built on the Dark Engine, known for being like the first, well, not really the first game engine with shadows, but like
one of them.
one of the earliest ones. This was this big draw. That was in what, 2001?
Something like that, yeah. I'm
Like,
talking
this was
about
early 2000s.
I'm talking
The
yeah.
technology had existed for decades at the time.
Yeah, when the game I'm talking about came out, it was like what, 2012?
2012, that's still a full decade, you know?
Uh,
Like, every game engine could theoretically have done that.
so but here's the bit
Doctor
that
Who adventure
really
games were
here's the
a
bit that
depressing. Oh, sorry, you go.
Here's the bit that really gets me about that game, though. So, the deal with the Vashta Narada, if you have not seen them, is they are things that live in absence of light, and they will eat all your flesh if they wish to, because they're predators that live in the dark, and they are literally part of the dark. So to progress the game at one point, you have to go into a pitch black room.
Of course.
By the way, you are, at this point,
Dark.
aware that they are here.
You're likely to be eaten by Gru.
So you must go into the darkness to continue the game, which is which is why it took me 2 hours to work out that is what I had to do, because it is the stupidest
Yeah.
decision in the world.
That's what TV tropes calls a violation of common sense.
Mm.
Yeah. Those adventure, I have a soft spot for them, but like, they are a weird thing. Well, I think the idea was that the BBC was like, they gave them away for free if you were in the UK.
Yeah, because they counted them as part of the TV license.
Yeah, they counted as part of the TV license. I think this was an attempt to expand what the TV license covered. The problem is that the BBC did not seem to know how much games needed to be funded.
Yeah.
So they're horribly underfunded. If any idea, I know for a fact that Into the Dalek was going to be one of those stories, but then Stephen Moffat saw it and went, "This is too good to be used on an adventure game," which does somewhat imply that any episode better than okay would be poached by the actual show.
Yeah, so you'd only get the bad ones
only
in
get
games. And I'm like,
the worst ideas.
Why?
Or the ones that
You
just wouldn't work as a TV show episode.
Yep. So, yeah, basically the project was doomed to mediocrity. I have a soft spot for those games because I think adventure games are the best way that you could make a Doctor Who video game.
They're probably the best way you could pull it off.
They are just not very deep. They're just okay adventure games is the problem with them. They are fine. None of them are spectacular. None of them are very good. Will really benefit from the fact that they are games in particular. Which, if you're trying to expand your storytelling to be about how you can do storytelling in games, is a thing you need to do. It still bugs me. It still bugs me to this day that they're not.
It's almost like
they are.
we are
Also,
Doctor Who
I
fans
never
who are
realised.
also game developers. And
also,
we see the opportunity squandered.
Yeah.
Straight up, I played the first 4 and never learned that the 5th one, which is supposed to be the first of season 2, even came out.
Oh yeah, I did play that.
Yeah.
Like, they improved the engine a bit, and they did more things with it, but it just never went anywhere.
I would have played the fuck out of that. It has Rootins in it. I love when the Rootins actually do shit.
Yeah, when they're actually present in things.
Yeah.
Still waiting for a fucking DVD copy of Shakedown to exist.
Yeah.
I've still got my VHS.
I feel like I bought my dad a copy of Shakedown. Did I? I'm going to go check that while I refill my drink.
Yeah,
I'll be back in a quick second.
there was a book version which added a whole extra plot at the start with the 7th Doctor, and there was a VHS release, the original VHS release, and that was about it. Still not out, I think. I don't think it got released on DVD at all. Most of the other BBVs have made their way there now, but I don't think that one did. Which was annoying, because it was the best one. Anyway, we're going to keep looking at this table.
Everybody look at the table.
Okay, get playfield multipliers for going up the ramp. Cybermen spots a Cyber Scout hit per Cyber Scout spot target hit. See multi-ball for that.
Listen, you're going to need to read the enclosed instruction booklet to use this pinball game.
Okay, this is exactly what the time expander bit was. This is not exactly the same layout, but all the parts of it are the same.
Yeah.
Just not as well thought out.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's just the same.
Yeah.
I forgot I wasn't reactive and just fell asleep with my eyes open. Don't worry about that.
All right.
Downtime. That's the one I gave my dad as a gift.
Yeah, that's different.
I gave him downtime. Shakedown and downtime are very different things.
They are.
For those of you not aware, sometimes people, notably a company called BBV, a lot of the time, would want to make their own Doctor Who things, but weren't the BBC. So they would license, like, characters, properties, but not the full universe.
This is a thing that was able to happen because an awful lot of Doctor Who was creator-owned.
Yeah.
Which I like. I genuinely think this is a neat thing. I think it is cool that people have done different things with different parts of the Doctor Who universe with their own ideas. A lot of them are low budget and kind of crap, but like, I love that this franchise has the option to do like a weird fucking Sontaran spin-off story which doesn't even have the Doctor in it.
Yeah.
It's great.
And just
even the BBC are trying to kind of get in on that with the upcoming War Between the Land and the Sea, which is a terrible name
it's
for what
dreadful.
I'm hoping is going to be an okay story. I
Yeah.
hope, because I didn't have much faith because of the sort of stealth pilot was one of the
Yeah.
weakest episodes in the last season, in politically speaking, at least. Who would have thought that the Kablam guy would be a bit of a centrist?
Yeah. The one where the abused workers were the villain. And the giant Amazon analog were not the villain, even though they were clearly
the word
shit.
giant Amazon, and my ears perk up, and then I'm like, oh, you're talking about the company. Never mind.
Yeah, no, sorry, we're talking about...
No, I'm gonna genuinely have a large debate with me and my polycule over whether I want to show them Kablam when we get to that one in our rewatch, because
you can go like
the same writer.
This is what happens when a
one with the genie.
Yeah, this is what happens when a centrist writes Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not necessarily blaming the guy's politics. I'm just I genuinely think that this guy just doesn't think through the
implications.
The implications of putting in a cool twist.
Yeah.
Because of course, the whole episode about Space Amazon is setting up Space Amazon as the bad guys. That makes sense. The twist that, in fact, it was just some worker and the company never did anything wrong.
Yeah.
That's bad. I honestly think maybe to the point...
Let's go, alright?
I'm genuinely kind of think that maybe somebody in the production department said, we can't make Amazon the villains, they sell our merchandise.
No time to waste.
It's like, in theory, though, it is kind of interesting twist that the robot workers are also just workers who could unionize.
Yeah.
The problem is the choice of actual villain. And also a lot of the lines that Jodie Whittaker ends up saying in the last act. In the same way, I think that Lucky Day, an episode from the last season, is really cool, has a lot of cool twisty bits. But also it tries to use a government paramilitary agency as a metaphor for COVID vaccines, and that doesn't quite work. It is also trying to set up for Lord and Land and the Sea with some of the unit characters acting a bit immoral, which is cool, but also doesn't really help with the metaphor.
Yeah,
it's just
spoilers.
That's the MCU problem of every movie is setting up the next 5 movies, so there's no room for the movie that they're actually making now. And you get that in any franchise that's like that, where it's we can have this big cool twist like 4 installments now, but right now it's gonna look stupid.
That is exactly the same score screen from the last table.
Yeah, we just tricked you into playing the same game.
Yeah, this really is just the same table, but less interesting with Peter Capaldi, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
no time to waste.
I genuinely think that the last table really proved that you can do interesting things with this, right?
Yeah.
And then they just made the
and
same
then they
one
did
again.
this. No, this is worse.
Okay.
We have to catch Missy.
It's like the characters scream archive footage words, and the plot is conveyed via just voice lines and not the little animations. It's lost a lot of charm because it's not a physical object and never has been a physical object, but it doesn't take advantage of the fact that it's not an actual physical object to either do something that would be really cool on a real table that you can't actually do, or lean into it being over the top and like magical.
Yeah.
They haven't made a cool hypothetical table either. It just looks like a generic... And again, they've used this animation, which is not representative of the modern series. They didn't even change it a little bit to be based on the Capaldi TARDIS.
Yeah. It's Cyberman.
Hands up!
Wait, hold on. Was that even the Capaldi TARDIS interior?
Go on.
I don't know.
Cyberman.
I mean, I appreciate they're making Capaldi say new things because, like, they've got him as an actor. I feel the same way about this with Lego Dimensions, where it's nice that they've gotten the yeah, that is the Capaldi.
Yeah,
interior.
it's the Capaldi interior.
Hostiles remaining. 15.
Doesn't look the best, but yeah.
Cybermen.
12. 9.
A shadow that never leaves.
Oh, that Bastion artist sprite looks bad. That's not a good skull.
We want the good skull.
Yeah. Give me good skull.
Yeah.
6.
Looking at a bottle marked poison and going, well, maybe this is a good skull.
I'm not sure the flippers looking like Ten's shoes is actually deliberate. Even.
Yeah, I wouldn't even have known that.
No.
Uh-oh. Weeping.
Like, they've got the 10 and 11 screwdrivers because this was early enough that Capaldi hadn't been given his own screwdriver yet.
Yeah. Which is fair enough.
His screwdriver lasted one season. And for another, he used sunglasses.
Hunter waits.
Oh yeah, the sonic sunglasses.
I like the sunglasses. I am sold on them. But it does
They're
kind of suck
controversial,
that they
yeah.
had a. I agree with Moffat's
Master's
reasoning.
bonus.
That's the fucking.
That's Delgado!
Oh,
That's
okay.
still Delgado.
Hostiles remaining. 2.
And that's still Ace and the Seventh Doctor.
They just never changed it.
And what?
Oh my god.
I'll go see what
This is a piss take. They've used the same programming. It's a.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
there's
giving you the same-
there's no games in the side table there in the thing. There's no platforming bit.
Yeah.
God, you could use some bonkers
See if there's
stuff,
any additional
side
information on
tables
this
in
in the,
a,
All right.
in a virtual only pinball machine. Like I've
The wiki has no. The wiki has no additional information. I remember seeing on the comments of the trailer for this
We have to catch Missy.
that it was like a Kickstarter bonus or some shit. But this ain't good enough. This isn't good enough. This is they should have just only done the other table if they were going to do this one so half-assed.
Let's try that again.
The difference
Like,
is you can still buy this one.
Well, yeah.
Come along.
Because it's not Doctor Who that the license has run out for.
No, it's the
It's the
table
Williams
itself.
license.
Yeah. It's
Which
yeah.
is weird because these graphics are often from the other table, so like
I'm a time lord.
the fucking Jesus noise for the angels. Fucking hell.
From hell's heart, I stab at thee.
Let's go, all right?
I'll go see what Davros is up to.
I just said there should be a Doctor generation that's just a baby.
That would be difficult to have a show around.
I'm presuming you're saying mean a reincarnation or a
Come along.
We're just gonna make
Or,
Doctor Who babies, the Cyber babies, and the Master brackets also a baby. Will battle against Baby Doctor.
To be
Except
fair,
all the Doctors will be
I
baby.
call my
there is an upcoming Doctor Who project they were hinting about it being like a preschool show. Where they'd have the Doctor like do stuff for preschool kids. I'm not sure that's a good idea, but like,
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
at
not
one
against
point-
it. It's just like, okay,
at
sure.
one point they had Torchwood and the Sarah Jane adventures going on at the same time alongside Doctor Who,
And we
those were
had
all aimed at different
Class.
age groups. I watched Torchwood at that time, and I'm like, I kind of wish I hadn't. It was
Yeah,
deeply stupid for a lot of its run.
Yes.
I am.
Like, there's some standout episodes, but most of it is just like, what the hell were they thinking?
From Hell's Heart.
I think, yeah, the first season they didn't nail the tone down. The second one, they did a pretty decent job and then killed off most of the cast.
They did indeed kill off most of the cast. That is a thing that
Which-
happened.
Interesting move, nice bit of storytelling. But
Very
they didn't
interesting, but-
replace the cast with other interesting characters
Yeah.
like they should have. They just sort of did a special where it was the 3 survivors,
Yeah.
basically.
And then one of them died.
Oh man, I didn't even.
And one of
watch
them died as fucking
all
well.
that. I
And
never
then we
actually got
had-
to see the conclusion of Miracle Day.
Then we had the
then there's-
American-funded
Yeah, the
one,
American attempted reboot, which
which
does introduce new characters.
Yeah. Which they're not
They
allowed
got that
to use.
right. None of those characters will ever appear in any Torchwood thing ever again.
Yeah.
And honestly, Jack appearing after getting a relatively decent ending point in the previous one. Oh god, they can only use the 8th Doctor footage from fucking Night of the Doctor,
Yeah.
can't they?
I doubt they have
Yeah,
permission for the
that's-
TV movie.
Yeah. Which means he's got about 3 lines to work with, and most of those are him being sad about dying.
Yeah.
Hostiles remaining. 15.
It's the murder attack I
Past
by.
a Cyberman.
I've blacked out most of Miracle Day, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'll be
Um,
honest. I definitely did not see the last couple of episodes of it, and even what I did see of it, I'm like, ha.
Miracle Day
However,
has the problem-
Miracle Day has a side plot going through it about a horrible, dreadful paedophile becoming the president.
Yeah, and it's like, wow,
Mhm.
brilliant. Doctor Who predicts the future.
Well, the thing is,
Totally
now
bad.
we've seen Russell Davis sort of hone his political commentary a lot better over the course of recent Who and
Yeah.
what's the word?
Hostiles remaining.
Fucking Days and Day, Years and Years. A series which is basically Miracle Day without Torchwood involved, and also without the supernatural stuff involved, and is, genuinely quite good in a lot of ways.
I mean, in fairness, Panda Bibble, he had sex with that pig years before, and this had only just came to light at that time.
Yeah.
Good hunter waits. I expect
Nobody's
Hold on, again, it's showing
that.
you the daughters.
Davros is up to.
Fucking piss take.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm.
No,
Yeah, no,
this is a thing to be legitimately annoyed at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Torchwood really did find its legs on audio a bit more. Because
Yeah,
not
I
only could they
hear-
explore individual characters per story, because they could only get one or two actors per thing, so they did more individual characters rather than having to balance all of them in one thing.
Yeah.
Which meant you got these sort of slightly deeper character studies and explorations of those characters. You got at least one, which was the whole season 2 cast, and it was pretty good actually. It includes Owen getting cuckolded. Don't
Yeah.
worry about that.
Hates it.
He deserves it.
does.
Anyway,
I've seen Torchwood. I know he deserves that.
no, yeah.
Yeah, remember
like, yeah, you get-
Owen, the guy who
Get past a Cyberman.
used a spray to basically rape people in
Yeah.
the first
Yeah, he's a
episode?
complete piece of shit, and they sure never quite deals with that because I don't think they put much thought into that idea
Yeah.
early on,
A good
which fucking sucks. But that's season 1 Torchwood.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do
It's
remember
like,
that
hey,
happening
we
in
can
episode one.
like
Just like,
Torchwood season 1 was very much to me like, them not knowing what they could do with the show now that they had ability to do more adult things, and literally one of the first thing that happened was Sex Gas Monster!
Sex Gas Monster is iconic.
Sex Gas Monster.
Yeah, no.
is
Then we
my
get,
secret,
good things
side
later,
project.
the fucking, they don't name them by name, but it's the fucking Zarbi show. Not the Zarbi, the
Cyberwoman.
God,
That's a whole other
Cyberwoman.
thing.
Cyberwoman's fucking garbage. Oh my god.
Why did they make her
Stupid
sexy?
idea.
Why did
Why
they
is she the
build
only
armor specifically
Cyberman
to
that
hold her
has the-
tits? It's the
Yeah.
Cybermen.
Yeah.
They'd have chopped the fuckers off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
I do think that
there
the
are ways to
Cyberwoman
keep
design
that
is,
off, but-
much as a teenager I didn't see what the big deal was. Nowadays I look at it and I'm like, this is a bad design.
It really is.
This is the design of a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Just-
Cyberwoman.
I would very much welcome a more
Oh my
horror
God, this
story
I
with the
remember.
Cybermen
Yeah.
and showing the sort of visceralness
Yeah.
of what they are.
I'm looking at this now and I'm like, oh, this is worse than I remember.
Yeah,
And to be
it's like...
fair, we did end up getting that sort of visceral horror with the Cybermen later in the actual show, with Capaldi's finale that isn't that one.
Yeah. The Capaldi finale that was supposed to be the actual finale,
Yeah,
but then they got another one because 13 didn't want it, because Chibnall didn't want to start on a Christmas special. Which honestly I think,
fair.
as flawed as Twice Upon a Time is, that was the correct decision.
Come along.
I think I love A World Enough in Time. I think and the Doctor Falls. Those would be a real bummer ending to actually go out of the show on.
Yeah,
That little bit of additional hope and joy that you get from Twice Upon a Time does benefit the show. Like, maybe in a parallel universe they'd have combined elements in a way that would have worked a bit better, but, you know, whatever. This is me speculating. There's no point in me doing that. But you also got the crossover Titan comic. They did a Cybermen crossover between all of their different Doctor lines, and it was maybe a bit too far in some respects, but really does show that Cybermen are fucking horrible.
Oh my god, I forgot my pterodactyl.
Oh god, Panda reminded me of Countryside.
ah yes, the
The
one.
duality of
that
Chibnall here.
episode.
Yeah,
Chibnall wrote, but Chris Chibnall wrote both Cyberwoman and Countryside, if I remember correctly.
yeah,
Yeah.
The one where the
that's
villains turn out to be
wild.
Welsh cannibals.
We need to get
Wild,
yeah.
man.
And there's actually nothing alien going on at all. It's
Yeah.
just
I think Countryside
cannibals in
fucking
the
rules.
countryside.
I have seen somebody online being mad that Countryside was, like, being mean to the working class or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, my guy, they're Welsh cannibal farmers. The whole cast is Welsh and only these ones are cannibals. The point is that humanity is capable of as much evil as any alien. That's the
point.
thing.
Point is, it's just like that in Wales.
There was also that, like, in season 2, there was that one with the giant monster that they were, like, making a meat mine in.
Yeah, the meat man.
Yeah. The meat mine
The
monster.
regenerating space whale that we're
Yeah.
just cutting bits of meat
Great
off.
story.
Humanity is equal. Like,
Like, that
one
is
of the.
very memorable.
I have to give you. Please look up content warnings for this one. But one of the best and darkest of the Torchwood Big Finish audios is Corpse Day, a crossover episode between Owen and PC Andy, contrasting their differing worldviews, with Andy being the sort of hopeful, kind of nice bloke, and Owen being a twat,
Yeah.
who's a miserable bastard and deserves it, kind of, but, you know. They were trying for Lovable Rogue, and the audios get that a bit better, because, you know, he doesn't commit any sexual assault during the audios. Anyway... fuck, that's a real stain on his character.
Yeah.
But
You kind of just have to ignore that entire
yeah,
part of his
at some
character.
point you've kind of just got to be like, look, this. They wanted a joke about how he was willing to fuck a man.
Yeah.
They fucked that joke up.
He's bisexual.
No, I don't think he even is. I think Owen's straight. He's just
Yeah.
like, he's just like, if I can touch vagina, I'll do anything, man. Yeah, no. Again, I think it was a bad writing decision that they ignored afterwards, and they were kind of.
quite
I kind of
rightfully
wish they'd addressed it,
have
but it would have been a dark topic to address, and it's kind of
Yeah.
like.
We need to get back.
At some point, you just got to be like, look, we're not equipped to do this.
Yeah,
We are a
at
show
some
that is
point-
starring
Yeah.
John Barron. He keeps getting his dick out. We're not equipped.
Angels. They're after the ass. Yeah, sometimes there just are things that you're like, wow, in retrospect, we shouldn't have put that in the show, and mentioning it would make it worse. We'll pretend it didn't happen. Like, sometimes it's as
Yeah.
mild as Star Trek Voyager
Ah,
has
yes.
the entire episode Threshold.
They started
Which they-
pretending it didn't happen.
They basically turn to the camera and go, wow, this has never happened before, in another episode where a similar thing happens. They just go, nope, Threshold didn't happen. Like, people have some fondness for it nowadays. The point is, it is directly referenced in Lower Decks, but that's
would be with Lower
partially because that's a show making fun of a lot of the sillier things from the other Star Treks. BSK.
Well, just to be clear, I'm not defending
Dead is the new
that
sex.
decision. I'm trying to.
The Torchwood
Acknowledge.
Defender has logged on.
Is up to.
Fuck Owen.
Oh,
He's
man.
a bad man, and that's the interesting thing about his character.
Yeah, he kind
they
of has to be a
didn't address-
scumbag.
But yeah, But yeah, no, words.
All right, so we have
Torchwood.
in our
Corpse Day.
we have
Look
in,
up content warnings, but
Yeah.
it starts as a buddy cop movie and ends with Owen and Yanto in one of the most horrible situations ever created by a human being on Torchwood. It's quite good. It's also fucking horrible.
yeah. Okay, so me, BSK, the BBC, Missy, Doctor Who, and the Right Honourable Tub of Lard. As
Oh, it's Lord.
No, just lie.
no, it's the Right Honourable Tub of Lard
Hmm. Yeah.
from Have I Got News for You?
The Lord makes more sense, yeah. But yeah, no, maybe I'd trust the audio if they haven't already. I would trust the audios to address Owen being a piece of shit in ways that kind of cross the line. But
Nick,
I would not have trusted the TV show to ever have done that.
Hmm.
Um,
And for my next trick,
I'm so glad
it
he
was-
got melted in a nuclear reactor,
yeah,
he got what he deserved.
and is possibly still alive.
yeah, possibly.
Yeah, no, 100% is still alive.
Position.
Hold on, he might have died during Miracle Day. Finally.
Yeah. Possibly, you know, I think he'd be fine with that. He'd kind of
You know
right
what?
at that point.
He got to be dust for a couple of years in horrible, horrible agony, and then he died during Miracle Day. And
really, that's the best
that's-
any of us can
That's
hope for.
what he. That's all he deserves.
Come along.
Like I said, I think I watched all Torchwood actually up until halfway through Miracle Day when I just kind of lost interest
Professor
in
River
keep up
Song.
with it. In part because of that subplot of the one guy from America who was they botched the execution of him, so he went free, and it's just like I don't
Yeah,
think
that's not-
you
From
can
Hell's
convince
Heart, I
me
stab at thee.
that, like, he's a character that I should ever want to hear anything about. Like, you could have silently dropped him after the first episode and I wouldn't have cared. I'd have gone, yeah, okay. I didn't need to hear more
Yeah.
about him. You
Miracle
didn't
Day
need to
isn't very
continue the
good.
subplot.
Crazy train.
It isn't good.
It's a shame. I really
Yeah, what
wish
are we
that the
going
characters
for?
from Miracle Day that I vaguely... Okay, when I say characters, I mean, I remember that there was a black man.
Yeah.
Physician healed
Wish he'd got to do something that was fun.
Yeah.
Because he was
I
the
don't know.
cliffhanger. But no, every Torchwood thing after that has basically ignored Miracle Day.
Yeah. Probably because,
Um,
yeah, it does kind of make it impossible to do sequels.
Yeah. They also, like, literally, they,
For now.
I don't know if they address it, but the audios started doing more seasons of Torchwood, basically. Because they went, no, we're never going to do more Torchwood on TV. Let's just have Gwen rebuild the hub within our universe, and Torchwood can keep going under her. We can do a sort of resurrected Torchwood thing. We'll add new characters.
Yeah. And it's fine to
And they
just go,
did good stuff.
this
They
finale
introduced a
didn't happen.
homophobic gay.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Great.
that sort of thing. He's amazing. But, like, I haven't listened to much of that stuff, but from what I've gathered, it's pretty good. It's basically the best continuation of Torchwood you could get. And that's neat. And, you know, PC Andy shows up. They sort of did a crossover-ish box set with the 8th Doctor series. And PC Andy's there because he's the character that could interact with the 8th Doctor without it being fucking weird.
Yeah.
Hurry along. We have to catch Missy.
It's neat.
Let's go. All right.
I'm glad that something that was flawed got to do something better with it.
don't have anything to lose. Hands up!
It's nice.
Hardly, though.
I really
I
wish
only-
Class had got to have 2 seasons, because if Torchwood got 2 seasons, then fucking Class deserved it more. And that was a much... that wasn't a good series, Hill,
No.
but it was better than Torchwood season 1 was.
Sorry, what's Class?
Yeah,
During the
that's
Capaldi
usually
era,
the
they-
right thing to say to what class is.
Yeah.
What's
I mean,
that?
I'm not doing the, who's heard of that? I genuinely haven't
No,
heard
it's
of
fine if you've not heard of it. It's absolutely
Yeah?
fine.
it. Like,
So they decided to do a young adult series following a bunch of people in Coal Hill, not Coal Hill School, because I don't know. It's in.
They made it Cold Hill Academy
made
so
it-
they could have new sets, basically.
Yeah,
uh-huh.
and
This was an original web series for BBC Three. It's at its best, the nicest way you can describe it is, this is a Doctor Who story in which the Doctor saves people in the first episode and then fucks off to let a load of kids deal with it for
Yeah.
the rest of the series. And it's interesting because, like, yeah, the Doctor doesn't necessarily solve problems. This is not really a solution. This is kind of the Doctor fucking up by not dealing with things properly.
We have to get past
And, you know, the kids are relatively compelling young adult characters, you know.
Yeah.
It works out pretty nicely. It's
Like,
not
You can
terrible.
do stories that are, okay, what happens after the Doctor leaves? Like, things are still...
yeah, the show's
he doesn't
explored
stick
things
around
like that
to do all the
before,
cleanup.
though, so
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
even...
even in the classic series.
What's that one called? Love and
Yeah.
Monsters?
Yeah,
Like,
no.
ending aside, like, I'm not gonna defend the ending, and like,
I'm not
that
gonna
had
defend
the
most of
premise
Love and Monsters.
initially of
Yeah, I'm not
these are
gonna
people whose lives were impacted by the Doctor who didn't quite know what to do after that.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's not a terrible premise in its own right.
And they got a young
Yeah.
adult author to do the series. There's a gay couple and they kiss a lot.
Yeah, good.
The evil alien teacher who is forced to protect her alien ward because of brain worms or some shite. That's really fun as a dynamic. If, kind of fucked up. She kind of deserves it. She's an awful person. But but they get one season of like 8-10 episodes-ish.
Yeah.
They get to explore this. They get to have a man have his arm chopped off without it being covered up. No, it's his leg. Sorry.
Yeah.
They do some interesting things.
I'll go see
with
what
it. It's
Davros is
neat.
up to.
Come along.
But by the time you're starting to care about these characters, it's the series is over and it's been left on a cliffhanger that will never be resolved because nobody fucking watched Class. Because who would? It's a BBC Three exclusive web show. Nobody knew about this shit. Nobody watched it. Even if the target audience had seen it, it wouldn't have done that well. It would have been okay.
Yeah,
Still
I
better
was
than
gonna say,
Torchwood.
Yeah.
the Sarah Jane Adventures, I don't hear, the kind of derisive comments about it that you hear about Torchwood.
Let's go, all right?
That was,
Yeah.
to the best of my knowledge, at least an okay kids show.
Yeah, it's
basically.
You could have done that with Class, I guess.
it's
I
a
don't
fine
know.
show. I'm not the target audience for it.
Yeah, we're not, none of us
and
are
that's
target
fine.
audience. We are decades too old for that.
Yeah. I still found some of it quite interesting.
No time.
Yeah.
They did some interesting things with it here and there.
A lot of potential Series 2 episodes apparently got turned into the audios that Big Finish released eventually. Those probably also didn't sell very well, apart from the one that had Ace in it. That's the box that I bought.
I
on sale.
bought that too.
Of course.
Because it had
fun
Ace
one.
and it was a Dalek story. I was,
Yeah.
Are you coming?
Yeah. Which, maybe that would have been a good thing to put in Series 1 of your show that you're trying to sell to people.
Yeah.
And it
But
was
yeah,
kind of a follow-up to Remembrance of the Daleks.
We have to get
Yeah, no. Explicitly it was.
Yeah.
But Class will never get a sequel series, and I think if it had gotten a season 2, it would have at least gone out on this was forgettable, but it's fine sort of note, right?
Yeah.
But because it ended after one season and no one watched it, it's kind of just become this infamous punchline for people who even know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, and I genuinely did not know what it was because I'm not
Yeah.
like a Doctor Who super fan.
And unlike Torchwood, the creators still seem to be holding out hope that they eventually get a series 2, even though the kids are probably
Season
adults
2.
now.
Yeah,
And it's just like,
it's Class the next generation.
never gonna get resolved.
It's not happening. Yeah.
For people who didn't watch Cast, I need you to understand
go, all right?
the cliffhanger of the series is one of the major characters has become a weird shadow monster. One of them is pregnant and about to die from pregnancy, and also has been freed from her brain parasite, so she can in fact kill fucking everybody in the room and then herself if she wants to. And the Weeping Angels are actually in charge of the fucking school.
Yeah.
Ta-ta for now.
No time to waste.
None of this will ever be resolved.
None of it can ever be resolved because the theory is over. It's like,
It drives me fucking mad that a
Maritile
conclave
Christ
of
sandwich.
Weeping Angels running a fucking high school will never be resolved.
Yeah. It's like the hypothetical,
Let's
most
go, all right?
bizarre plot twist you could have at the end of
Come
something. Except I guess maybe it makes sense in that. Maybe there's build up to it. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, no, all of this does make sense when built up in universe, to be clear.
A good hunter
Like-
waits.
But there's 3 separate cliffhangers going on.
I'll go see what Davros is up to.
The school board throughout the series was clearly up to something beyond, because Coal Hill School clearly was some sort of nexus of space-time stuff.
Get out!
By that point,
I'm just thinking of the Demon Headmaster.
A lot of shit had happened
Yeah.
in sort of
A lot of
Coldale
shit
School
happened,
by
yeah.
that point.
Anyone remember the Demon
Yeah,
Headmaster?
Quill's series getting Quill got pregnant on a weird space journey.
That wild son of a gun sure loved hypnotizing kids.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, this could have...
Hands up!
I just want answers. I just want to know... I just want them to fucking have the Doctor show up and be like, oh shit, I fucked up. I'm gonna fix this as soon as possible. I'm dropping that engine into a black hole, and I'm getting you kids somewhere safe, because I did not do a good fucking job.
Hand of Vivel. Hand of Vivel. I'm not reading that phrase, but technically you are correct.
Are we on about the Demon Headmaster?
I am talking about the Demon Headmaster.
Very well.
And Hand of Vivel has responded with something that implies, yes, I have watched the Demon Headmaster.
Yes.
Or read the books, I don't know.
I mean, that does sound like Season 2's plot.
Yeah?
Mm.
Somewhat.
Yeah. There were some wild shows in the BBC back in the day.
Yeah, I've yet again forgotten the title of the show where chocolate was illegal. Yeah. But, there was some shit.
Yeah?
Hands up!
And like...
Let's go, alright?
You know, I grew up with shows like this and it's kind of like, in retrospect, this was bizarre.
Come along.
Today, this war will end.
I like Doctor Who a lot.
I do too.
Professor Riversong.
I really want Class to have an actual fucking ending. It deserved that much, okay? Like, look, it's a mid-young adult show, but like, it deserved a fucking ending.
We have to catch Missy.
It deserved an ending, and I hate that I'm gonna die on this fucking hill.
Yeah.
And unless Patrick Ness decides to let Big Finish do it, and even they might not, because I don't think those Class CDs sold that well. Because they had to recast some people after the first set of them, because the original actors didn't want to come back. Just...
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Oh, Zoe reacting with upside down smileys to all the Cyberwoman posts have dropped in the
It's
DM.
the only appropriate reaction.
Let's try that again.
Well, had a voice at the headmaster.
Torchwood got a renaissance. Why the fuck can't Class?
Because nobody
Give my
wants to
kids
make
a happy
it.
ending.
Like,
Let them.
okay. So a
Let
thing
the
you
children
can
be
do
happy.
is write fan fiction of things, but like it's never going to have the cultural penetration of the actual issues.
I mean, to be fair, I might have more of a cultural impact than fucking Class has.
Yeah.
So, no one will read my Class fan fiction, but still.
Yeah.
It's just such a bugbear because you can't, like... I think the best way that you could get a Class finale in there is to, like... Either you do a little movie or something, right? For a show that nobody cares about, that no one will watch. You could do a crossover with Doctor Who, where the Class characters show up in Doctor Who, and that's how you resolve them.
Ah, yes, the lone gunman method.
But then you have to explain everything in that episode to a satisfactory enough point that the Doctor Who watchers won't just be like, I fucking hate this episode, what's it about?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some, listen, I hate to make TV tropes joke, episode, like fully absorbed finales, the ones that are just, yeah, this is the end of another show. This is us having a Justice League Unlimited episode, which is about the ending to Batman Beyond. It's like, yeah, you have to understand, we injected Batman's sperm into your dad's balls.
Oh god, that shit. Even the... I need you to understand that the bat sperm thing is a thing that my wife has brought up, my fiance has brought up to me, just out of context. She loves Batman Beyond, she loves Justice League Unlimited. She hates the bat cum. She does not like the bat cum.
Why is there like a eugenics project to make?
Because it's fucking Amanda
You're gonna
Waller.
do a eugenics project. Why use Batman?
Why? The whole point of Batman Beyond is
Amanda Waller respects Batman because Batman's just a person.
Yeah. It's like, we need to do a
and is actually the kind of hero she can tolerate.
Sperm in your balls, Batman. Sperm.
I need you to understand that although Amanda Waller is an interesting character and does respect Batman, she's also not a fucking idiot, so she would probably use the super jizz. You know, the Kryptonian spunk. Clark Kent's little Clark Kent's.
Yeah.
He's use Superman.
Professor Riversong.
It was such a stupid idea. Like, there's some stuff in the episode that I'm like, oh, this is actually really good, and then there's that, and I'm like, what? Why did you do this?
Talking about 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, no, I know that, it's a very different thing, but I know that the Sonic Archie comics had an issue that was basically the finale of Sonic Underground.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if Sonic Underground can get a finale, why can't...
Yeah, if I can think of something that is less worthy to get a finale, it's Sonic Underground.
Yeah, Sonic Underground really did not need a finale.
I mean, I'm glad it did. I think everything deserves to have a proper ending. Even, like, shit stuff. I know that it's not practical for all those things to get one, but it's like... Where do they get the bat cum? His bat balls, obviously!
They did explain that. They didn't literally get...
I love the Dalek moans.
They did not literally get Batman semen. But there was a joke about that.
I have been reminded that Ken Pender's reprinted and sold Archie comic Sonic for his own profits. Yes. That certainly was a thing that he did, and Archie did not feel confident enough in suing him to stop him. Even though they probably would have won that legal case.
Probably quite
I think
easily
Sega
won
would have won that
to be
legal
honest.
case.
Yeah, but they didn't know for sure because they didn't have the contract.
Yeah. Also, giving him attention is not worth it at some point.
Yeah.
The guy thrives off that shit.
Come along.
It's not worth acknowledging him.
Let's go,
I'm
alright?
just gonna drop a quote on here to have this Wikipedia page open for like an hour.
Would you like me to read this quotation that Mary has put in front of my eyeballs?
You have to catch me.
I don't think I have a choice. You're going to.
Zygon, when being you just isn't enough, ellipsis in brackets, is almost certainly the only Zygon-based soft porn film ever to have been made. Andrew Hickey.
Yes, that's true. Those are true things.
So, the thing is, I have multiple songs that use voice clips from softcore porn. Long story.
Those tracks with you.
How does this never mind.
Sorry.
I mean, this is cyber sex and cyberspace and the related songs on that album, which I've still not finished. It's gonna be a wild album when it's done. But I'm not gonna watch the Zygon softcore porn. I don't think
I
there's
mean-
anything I can glean from this.
Have a drink.
I genuinely, it's just morbid curiosity, but I'm not watching this shit on my own, right? I need a movie night before I watch the Zygon Hunt. I cannot watch the Zygon porn on my own. I would not feel comfortable. I have to make this a group shame activity.
I see.
Group shame. Oh, is that what you're into, Zoe?
No. No, I'm not entertaining that bit. I'm sorry.
Fancy my new Cyberman army.
You can't say that, Cyberman! That's the Borg!
Man army.
I mean, Cybermen and Borg have been ripping off each other since
Yeah, they kind of
both have been
I,
popular.
yes, but that wonderful, wonderful TNG crossover comic explored their differences wonderfully.
Yeah, no, it's another one of those fun things where they're just like, these are different things.
Yeah, so astonishingly, Ken Penders is a worse artist now than he was back then.
His worst instincts have not been reined in by an editor anymore.
Yeah. But you would not
He's trying to
believe
make
how
his
bad
art look distinct from what it
done.
used to. Because, you know, he doesn't want it to look like he's drawing Sonic fan art.
Yeah, which technically he is.
Oh yeah, these are all clips from, like, Age of Steel and such.
Well,
Because they did say Resistance in Futile in a Cyberman episode in the modern series. Wait, what?
yeah. All's gone.
The Cybermen have taken
Oh, there it
your
is.
balls.
Okay. The Cybermen took my balls.
You realise you've just given us a raid message now.
Yeah! I mean, worth it, really.
I mean, I could go into clip mode
Good hunter.
on Twitch and just actually clip that.
Please do, it'll be very funny.
See what Davros is up to.
It's actually how it got some the Mayon, like Tsuchinoko Mayon, said some extremely funny things. And then went, "Yeah, you can just use this in the song. I don't care."
Yeah. No,
So
mine's
I
like
have-
that. I like it.
I have 2 songs, Jacket to the Beat, which is exactly what you expect, and Ninja Sword Band, which is
Oh, good, I'm glad you're
a
doing
song
that.
about Labour's ban on ninja swords. Again.
God.
This is the
Fucking-
second time this has happened, by my count.
Wait,
just
did they
banned
already
the same
try
one.
to ban Ninja
Oh, yeah, it
Swords
happened
Yeah,
in the
before?
back in the
past.
90s.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's
This was under
sakes.
Tony Blair. It was a moral panic brought on by the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, they're called the Hero Turtles for legal reasons.
Yeah, because they weren't allowed to say the words
Anyway, I've got
ninja
to
in
have
media
food and
anymore.
drink, but I'm also thinking about ending it here because I don't want to play
Me
that
too,
board
buddy, me
anymore.
too.
I don't want to do that anymore.
You want to play one on the good pinball?
Well, just to
before we go?
finish up.
Where
Or just
is-
any pinball table, really. If
Okay.
you want,
Okay.
like, anything better than this shite. Just anything.
Okay.
Just anything. Just anything. Just anything. Just anything. Anything. I'm very, very worried that we're going to get copyright struck if I stop talking, so I'm going to keep talking, you understand?
We're just
Oh.
going back here. I'm just going to play a game on here
Yeah.
because it's good.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
I do like how Ninja Sword Band turned out despite it being, well, just listen to the song and you'll know why I'm like, oh yeah, that's objectively kind of bizarre.
Sincerely, I would like to make the second console. I hate safety measures.
More doctors.
I'm gonna be honest, seeing this table after that last one isn't bringing me joy anymore. It's just making me so fucking sad about how bad that table was. Even more so.
Listen, you need to read the manual and learn all the lore. Who is pinging me? God.
Is Robert Delgado at the top pointing at us?
Yeah, he's pointing at us.
Robert Delgado calls you cringe.
Roger.
No, this one's Robert. That's why. That's why he looks. That's why he's wearing the different outfit.
That's wearing Anthony's outfit.
Yeah. If you combine them, you get Roger. Don't worry about it.
What?
Yeah.
Roger Anthony.
This one's a little busy visually, but I get what it was.
No, I appreciate it being just colourful and bright, and there's just a lot there.
It's very bright.
Yeah. As was the style at the time. They've even got different coloured Daleks. I like when there are different coloured Daleks. Except the time that they did it and it was bad. Because they didn't expand them properly, and then they stopped using them almost instantly.
They did it the one time with the World War II story, and then they just.
Yeah. And then they realised the props were a pain, and decided to never use that Dalek design outside of cameos ever again. They didn't sell people on it.
No.
Like, obviously, there's some things about that design I don't like, but like there was potential there that I wish they'd played with more. But ever since, they basically just only used the gold Daleks design, which is a very good design.
Oh yeah, they that is a really good design. Like they nailed that right from the off.
Yeah. But they kept feeling the need to change and upgrade most of the enemies, and yet the Daleks just basically stayed the same most of the time. Except when they wanted to do a gimmick thing like the Scrap Dalek or the Police Daleks. Which I think were neat because it was... I do like that the Chibnall era and redesigning stuff basically went, look, the old design still exists. It's just that we're doing other designs as well.
I think the Chibnall era Dalek stories were just really good.
Yeah, generally speaking,
all three of them were great.
Solid. Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's nice they did that. They just made the New Year specials the Dalek plot because you can't get rid of the Daleks, but having them show up so often is kind of a bit crap. When you say Power Ranger Daleks, you mean the Paradigm ones. I don't think it was originally the plan, but there are 11th Doctor Big Finish audios, which are using Jacob Dudman rather than Matt Smith as the Doctor, but he's uncanny some of the time with his Matt Smith impression. And he's also, a good actor on top of that. And the finale of that is about what kind of happened to the Paradigm Daleks. And it's neat. Especially considering that, from what I've gathered, the production history on that 11th Doctor series was a bit of a fucking nightmare because they had to keep changing plans. I've heard rumours that the companion was going to turn out to be the Master. That couldn't happen because the Master came back on TV. So that would have fucked with continuity. The person who was originally going to be the sort of mystery of the series had to change to a pretty satisfying answer, considering it wasn't the original intention, actually. But I think it probably worked better than whatever they would have done, if I'm honest. And it's a thoroughly solid audio series, and at some point I'm going to force my polycule to listen to them all with me, and they'll hate me because I've made them listen to an 11th Doctor thing, even though it's good.
Hey, remember how I was saying I really like the Lights of Skaro? There's a Paradigm Dalek in that!
Fuck, I forgot that. Was there?
Yeah, right at the end!
Shit, I didn't pick up on that.
You can only tell because of Nicholas Briggs's distortion in the delivery he gives.
Yeah,
but the bit that I will not spoil, the character is something I cannot spoil at all. If anyone has a chance of watching it and listening to it, but
goddamn.
But yeah, there are
I need to re-listen to the fucking Lights of Skaro. Apparently,
yeah, there's a Paradigm Dalek at the end, and it's quite. They use it in a really good way.
Yeah. It's a shame that the second box set of that is only decently used Sutek. Like, there's definitely some good stuff in there, but I'm still a bit upset that the Egyptian queen that referred to herself as a king is just sort of unambiguously accepted as a cis woman and not, like, as many people have considered in real life. Maybe this is just a trans man? Being that they were so insistent about the king thing.
Yeah.
Of course, historical figures up to interpretation, blah blah blah. But like, it does suck that the more interesting version of this arc, in my opinion, doesn't happen. Good job, you saved Doctor.
Yeah, I saved Patrick Troughton.
Yeah. So yeah, like obviously then, without them being on screen, I think some of the appeal of the Paradigm Daleks in design terms does get... You couldn't really explore the fact that they clearly have arms that can be swapped in and out on the design without showing that.
Yeah.
And nobody's going to bring back the infamously not very well accepted Paradigm Daleks. So they are stuck with being in one of the adventure games and cameos in Matt Smith episodes after the first one. And nowadays I don't think they want the Daleks to be the main plot anymore, which completely fucking fair. You've got basically all you can out of that plot by series 4. So, like, I'm glad that they're just, like, another enemy again. But I'd really like it if there was a good Dalek story sometime soon. And also, I'm sad that they didn't give 15 one, because he's genuinely, like, one of the best Doctors, I can now say at the end of his tenure.
Yeah, his tenure is over, and you can now judge it. And go, yeah, no, he's one of the best ones.
No, he was one of the best ones, and he deserved an additional 7 seasons. Every time a Doctor comes out that is either a POC or a woman, and a load of chuz get mad, even before I know that they're good, which, to be fair, I think both Jodie and Ncuti Gatwa have been fucking fantastic. Frankly.
It's nice that they got to share a scene.
Yeah, no, that was a great scene. But like, and yeah, no, and it's, but like, my point being, like, every time that happens, I go, okay, I hope that you are the new Tom Baker. I hope you're a greedy motherfucker and you stay with the show forever.
Yeah.
I want a generation of people to look at this person and be like, that's the only Doctor I can imagine.
Yeah.
Just to show fucking culture war idiots that they can fuck off.
Culture war is so goddamn stupid.
It's insufferable garbage. Yeah.
God, I was so fucking happy after, like, Jodie was announced that they all started fucking leaving in droves, and I was like, bye. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Get fucked.
Get out.
No.
We don't want you here.
Yeah.
And I was so pleased.
What show were they fucking watching, is my question.
Oh, no, don't... Look, We're going to talk...
I know that...
Are we going to have to bring up, like, conservative Star Trek fans here?
I know.
Yeah,
how they
I know.
apparently exist.
Get that it's really not a conservative show.
Yeah, it's... I get it, but also I'm just like... I've seen... I'm just fucking hell. My guy. If it takes literally having a woman put in front of you to have you understand that the show is not supposed to be about that, it irritates me slightly.
Mm.
Like I don't want to say that Doctor Who's always been flawless about
Oh
women.
yeah, no,
Stephen
absolutely,
Moffat was
yeah.
the showrunner.
Yeah.
But like, it's generally a left-leaning, quite liberal show.
Generally,
right?
yes.
Like, obviously there's exceptions, like the accidental abortion episode.
Accidental
The writer has gone on record and said that Kill the Moon was not supposed to be a metaphor about abortion, but it's the only way that episode makes sense.
It's absolutely a metaphor for abortion, 100%.
This is what death of the author means, which is that opinion that author has said, which is I did not intend for this to be the intended reading, is as valuable as any other person's reading.
And unfortunately, most people looked at that and went, this is about abortion.
Yes. Yeah. And it was bad.
Yes, it was. It was very terrible. But it gave me a really good Magic the Gathering card.
Huh. Really? They made a Magic the Gathering card out of that shite?
Yes.
Yeah. That's how it is with Magic the Gathering cards now. Yeah. They make them out of everything. And I'm like...
I will say I do like... Shit, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. I was going to say, the ending scene's nice because Clara calls the Doctor a prick. That's a good scene.
Mm.
Marvelius asks, did Magic the Gathering make an abortion card?
They made a card of the thing that was coming out of the moon. So...
Terrific.
I guess.
Listen, Magic does not let you cast, like, abortion spells,
yes, it does.
But you can make Sonic the Hedgehog pregnant.
Yeah, and then immediately abort the child.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Or Sonic dies in childbirth. It is the player's choice.
Can we give Sonic the Hedgehog an abortion?
Yes! Magic the Gathering says yes, you can.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think we should be allowed to, but we can.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to Sonic, really, right? It's his choice.
It's Sonic's choice.
Like, yeah. We have the ability to make Sonic have be pregnant with a child. But unfortunately, due to the way the mechanics of the game work, when they both come into play, only one of them may survive.
Damn.
So either Sonic dies in childbirth, or the baby does not survive.
I mean,
Jesus Christ, Magic!
Where Sonic has a miscarriage, like, that's too much, man.
I'm gonna be honest. Somebody should draw Lost, but it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
They did. I've got it. I've got it right here.
Would you like me to put it on screen?
I'm gonna give it to you. Give me a moment.
You're gonna regret this.
You are, but I'm doing it.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I really?
Nah. Not really. It's not horrible. It's just very stupid.
I mean, I'm thinking of the Zootopia abortion comic.
Jesus Christ, the Zootopia abortion comic. Oh, fuck.
Oh, I didn't put it in my own server. That's why I'm not finding it. I put it in a different one. I put it in the server of a Sonic speedrunner I know.
Terrific. That's where you need to put it, really.
Yeah.
They need to speed. We need to do pregnancy percent. We need it. We need to do pregnancy percent, George. It's very important we do pregnancy percent.
Is it? It's really important, is it?
No, it really is, actually. But
there you go.
Thank you.
There it is.
Let's just can I copy and paste this? No, it doesn't work that way. Okay, don't, we're fine.
Nah, yeah. So direct from
Copy
Discord,
link.
you'd have to either save it to your computer or like do a browser source.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to being God. You understand?
Yeah. I mean, I've given you this power.
This is on the wrong layer.
I mean, we could see it, so... the other creature there is the one that gives Sonic the offspring ability, by the way.
They're the one who got Sonic pregnant.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm gonna just quickly
Yeah. You know what? While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go get that.
Sorry, yeah, no, Kim's Kitsuragi has been taken away. I really hope Stream noticed the fucking TARDIS thing, because otherwise that was just me making odd noises.
It sounded like you were doing an impression of Ivor the Engine. Which I don't think is what you were intending.
Ooh. I was trying to do TARDIS noises.
Yeah,
with my mouth.
Didn't go so well, I think.
Oh, god damn it. Hey, Mary, can you keep your mouth open for a second? I've got an idea.
Zoe, how forward of you.
Come on, keep it open, buddy. Keep it open. Gotta keep it open.
Oh my god,
there you go.
I don't know what you're forcing into my mouth here on stream, but like, Zoe.
Please don't. Okay, no, you're allowed to.
Here you go. Here's the magic card of the creature from Kill the Moon.
Alright.
Terrific. Oh, you wouldn't be able to tell this is a Doctor Who thing if you looked at it without the logo.
You have to see the logo for brand synergy.
Okay, so it's cycle stuff. Okay, so I can see that might be useful.
Oh, I'll put it there as well.
Doesn't look a damn thing like the thing from the episode, in my opinion, but yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, honestly, given the most recent set of Magic, which is really good, Edge of Eternities, which is set in space, and features weird, crazy shit like that, it probably could actually fit in that set quite well.
Yeah, I'm looking at this and I wouldn't know this is a Doctor Who card if I didn't, know that symbol. I really do not care for the Magic the Gathering crossover cards.
I hate them. I hate that they exist.
Yeah, I think...
I especially hate that now half of all normal sets are outside of Magic.
Yeah,
I hate that.
I don't want to play a game like that.
I do not.
I think this is putting me off ever picking up the game again.
Yeah, no, they want that White Schwartz money, right?
Oh, White Schwartz. That is the game you're thinking of, regrettably. And I know this because it was made by the same company who made a couple of card games I did play back in the day. And so we would share tournament space with the weirdos with anime girls crossover decks and like
Yeah.
naked anime girl playmats.
Yep.
Yeah, if someone comes to your card shop with a naked anime girl playmat, you are allowed to set it and them on fire.
Yeah,
Can't we
I
just
wish
joke it
that's a rule.
normal style team?
No.
Yeah, it's like, come on, you don't need to bring this out in public.
Yeah, like look, it's okay. You can own it if you really need to, but just
Yeah, I don't know why you would need
don't
to,
show
especially
the
when it's
naked
like
woman to strangers.
15-year-old anime girls from Sword Art
Oh.
Online.
God, why would? Oh God.
Yeah, don't do that.
Listen,
Ugh.
I have seen
What?
these playmats at official tournaments.
Yeah. Okay, so
I
let
didn't
me
play
just say
Life Force. I played
why
Buddy Fight
one
back
of the
in the
things
day.
I really hate about the Universes Beyond movement. The first set, the first one, the very first licensed property outside of Magic to go into Magic was The Walking Dead.
Oh, The Walking Dead.
Ah,
And one of the
that
5 cards that they made for that was of a rapist. And one person in our local community made a commander deck of that person, which I had to veto any time I saw it. Because, no. Stop that.
No, you're just not allowed to do that. Shut
No.
up.
It's not banned, but I'm banning it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And there are other crossovers that have equally like horrendous things in them. It's
Yeah.
like
I don't
yeah.
want this in my card game. Thank you.
You know what? This is why I'm never going to make that open source card game I'm thinking of, because people will put The Walking Dead in it. Actually, they probably won't. Walking Dead hasn't been popular in fucking years.
Yeah.
But like, you get me. I'm not doing that anymore.
Another
I've
thing
given up
about that
officially.
entire set that I hate is, like, one of the very first promises they made about those is that, like, the cards would never be, like, good enough to be used in, like, competitive environments. This was immediately proven wrong when 2 of them immediately broke into Legacy.
Yep. No. The thing is, and like 100% card games are, there will be some weird broken thing that means that you are playing weird ass cards you weren't expecting to. It's
yeah.
I
It's
mean,
a bad
to be
idea
fair,
for
it's not
everyone
even
but
just that. One of
shareholders.
them that broke in was kind of unassuming, and I can see how that might have been missed. The other one was so blatantly, ridiculously good that I don't know how they could promise that with a bare face. It's so stupidly good.
I don't think card designers are actually very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I
should get back into game design.
Yeah.
Whether that's making something an RPG maker or what.
Yeah.
No, I will help anyone with any project if I know them well enough and also have the time and brain power and all that.
Yeah, and vice versa. Like
Unless
if you
you're
need help,
making Walking Dead Rapist.
I won't be doing that. For sure.
I'm glad. Because that's the sort of thing where, like, I read The Walking Dead as the comics for a bit. Like, they were fine. I feel there was some issues I had, but it's like, yeah, this is comics. I'm enjoying it enough. And just like,
I am at some point.
And like in the tone of The Walking Dead, that makes sense. But having that crossover into your mostly pretty fine, family friendly-ish card game.
Yeah.
Like I know that bad shit happens in the lore.
Yeah.
For Magic.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't. Put Magic cards in front of like children, teenagers.
They're not
sure.
But But they're not going to put Herbert the pervert from Family Guy on the table all the time, are they? Unless they've added that to a
No, they
crossover
have
set,
not
which they
done a
fucking-
Family
they would
Guy
do that.
load of stuff yet. No.
Matter
They
of
would,
time.
though. I know that they would.
I don't know.
They
it's
did
not.
SpongeBob
Rick
cards,
and
and they were all
Morty
just
did.
SpongeBob memes.
Yeah, they were literally just SpongeBob memes, and they weren't even done very well. And
No.
yeah, they were just pretty awful.
Quagmire's like he's technically a land card.
Awful. Awful.
I know.
God
Yeah,
damn it!
The thing about the Doctor Who set is that I looked at those cards and I was like, wow, these are actually kind of interesting and well
Yeah,
designed.
they're
cool. They're clearly
There's-
made by people who
there's-
had a big passion for it, which
yeah.
is often the case with Doctor Who tie-in stuff.
Yeah, like you can tell with some of the Universes Beyond stuff that the people who were making it genuinely gave a shit about the source material and wanted to do things with it in Magic's framework. Doctor Who set is like that. The recent Final Fantasy set is like that.
The Final Fantasy set wasn't that like $400 a box?
Oh, it was fucking expensive because they're putting all the licensing costs directly onto the consumer rather than absorbing it. In anticipation of higher sales. But they still got those higher sales, so obviously we're the idiots.
Yeah.
But
I think
but then we have things
That's normal
like
to me.
the next Universes Beyond set coming out, Spider-Man, which looks to be utterly soulless and like just generic designs and just boring and not thematic at all.
Spider-Man,
And
Power 9 have
which-
already been legalized.
Which is also interesting in that they didn't get the license to use it for any digital format, so all of the entire set is going to be done again in Magic style for MTGO and Arena.
Oh my god.
Because they can't
Still
use
waiting for
Marvel
Spider-Man
licensing on
film.
them. So what was the point? What's the point of doing it?
Yeah.
And we know for a fact that they're planning to do 6 Marvel sets.
Why?
Because
No,
I guess
never
that's the
mind.
deal they made.
That's what they think will sell, and I'm like, it's probably
And
gonna
then
sell.
They, for some reason, didn't
gonna
get
hate
the
it.
digital licensing for them, so for each of these, they're going to have to make them as Magic sets as well.
At that point, you could have just made a Magic set for each of them.
But I am also I am not envious of the position the people who are having to make that transition are in, because they have to do things like make things that make sense in Magic that are spider human heroes and symbiote villains and oh, and there's a card which has the types Infinity and Stone. Please make sense of that inside Magic.
It's not like Time Lord where they had to put the space in for licensing reasons, but it's technically one keyword. Because
Yeah,
fuck you.
It's
Infinity and Stone.
Because they admitted that doing Time Lord that way was a mistake, and they shouldn't have done that. But so they didn't do it with Infinity Stone. They are it's an Infinity and a Stone.
Hold on, couldn't they have done Gallifreyan?
Yes.
Could have.
Fuck's sakes.
Yes, they could have, because that would have also covered all the Gallifreyans that aren't Time Lords as well.
Yep.
Because Time Lord isn't a species.
Yep, it's a title based on... It's a title associated with genetic modification.
Yeah.
But like... And there's also the whole Shoggomon's kerfuffle, I guess. But
yeah. It's like all the people who live outside the domes, and and the people who didn't graduate from the academy to become Time Lords.
Yeah. In a War Doctor story, there is, I believe, a character who, despite having had the rational imprimatur, just wasn't capable of regenerating for whatever reason. That was treated like a pretty normal part of Time Lord society that could potentially happen, akin to a disability. Like, so does she count as a Time Lord? I don't fucking know. I think so. But
I mean, they
would
graduated.
a Time Lord on their last incarnation cease to be considered a Time Lord? I'm gonna.
No.
Yep.
The 11th Doctor was still considered a Time Lord.
Exactly.
It's on
I mean,
his magic
technically.
card and everything.
Yep. I mean, he did regenerate with cheats, but
Yeah. Which it turned out later to be a massive deception because it wasn't even necessary, and the Time Lords were just fucking with him.
Yeah.
I kind of debate that. I think that the current Doctor is still technically under a version of the comedian arc, and as a result, may have an actual limit still. But that's up for whatever writer wants to write a story about it to decide. It doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah.
They've deliberately kind of made that a thing where we never have to think about that until somebody wants to.
Anyway, I think we've done what we came here to do.
We've played
both
and
of
talked for like
those
30 minutes.
We've played both of those pinball tables and showed that one of them was good and the other was a horrible shit copy of it.
Yep.
Which shows that even if you do the same thing as something that's successful, you might still be terrible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how it is.
But for those of you who live in areas where one of these might exist, you can play it for real in a place where it is. I know at least one.
Yeah.
I think there's a place in Manchester which has one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is one of those
I've got
things
its card.
where you have
I've got
to
the
sell
card
an
of the place
organ
in
or
my.
seven.
Got the card of the place in my wallet. Hold on.
Yeah. I'd have to sell an organ or seven to get one of these, but I'd love one of these.
I did actually.
I'd also love a house, which is probably a bit more valuable.
These sale for about between £6,000 and £8,000.
Dang. So yeah, no, that's the sort of money I'll spend on this instead of a car. Terrific.
Oh, you could not get a car for £8,000.
Oh fuck! Really? Shit! The economy's in shambles.
Yeah. This is not the days of like the Top Gear £100 car challenge. This is not those days.
I mean, I can do a 100 car challenge. It's called. All I need to do is buy a crowbar. And go to my local car dealership with the crowbar.
Not that we would say that crime was good or pays.
I know.
Even though
this is satire and a joke.
Even though
I think that's clear.
Clearly, crime does pay because people keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
If it didn't
I think we should
pay,
overthrow the
people
United States
do
government.
it.
We absolutely should.
Yeah, so burn Parliament down, and if you find a Nazi, you should kill them.
I kind of want to kiss Anthony Delgado on his little mouth.
Anthony Delgado.
Right.
You have just
That's
mixed
his name
them now. Yeah, he's Anthony.
Yeah.
He's Tony Delgado.
You know, I was forgetting names of people I really like earlier. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's true. But given that this is like literally a mashup of those two masters, yeah, Tony Delgado is absolutely a way of referring to him.
That's if I did not want to, if I didn't care about the standards of wikis, I would put that on the wiki page as a joke. But
He was Tony
wiki
Delgado.
vandalism isn't cool, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no, don't. Wiki vandalism is not cool. Don't do it.
Vandalize wikis.
We have enough problems with misinformation without that sort of shit. Yeah, no, I think that's the end of the stream. We've done.
Yeah,
it.
I think we're done here. Let me just
Terrific.
get us to a nice little scene where we can go.
I've cleaned up all my assets. It's hold on, what's this? Oh, that's Garfield's Nightmare. Sorry,
I don't need that. That's
yeah,
not
I'm
a
getting rid
thing
of
we
it.
need
Don't worry.
right now.
I'm getting rid of it. Don't worry. Garfield's Nightmare will not come back.
Oh, let me just pop Mary in there as well. There you go.
Hey,
Terrific.
You're both in the time vortex with me. Isn't that
I'm in the
nice?
time vortex.
Set up.
The real question is, where are we going?
They keep having me.
I
Wherever
mean,
the Cybermen took my balls, I guess.
yeah, no, yes, but Aguma's on.
Oh,
Aguma's on.
hell yeah.
I don't get to do that, Arch. All right, that's where we're going. When we and I think they'll appreciate the message. Tomorrow I'm back with more Dark Tide. A bit more of a mix of classes now. I'm not just going to be Judge Dreading it up the whole time.
Yeah.
And
I misspelled Cybermen. That's
Oh no.
oh no.
impressive.
Yeah, you've got the Cyberman emo, haven't you?
Yes.
From that stream
If
we
anyone
did of
subscribed
that
to me,
game.
that's a good one. But
Listen, the NHS don't even do that. Cybermen have my vote.
I'm on the queue to get the NHS to do that, and they're being a right fucking pain about it.
Yeah.
I've been waiting months for a procedure that's just easy. Come on, snip, snip, easy enough.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Listen, you need to start a petition. Oh, Zoe dropped off the call.
I may have pressed the wrong button.
Zoe, you need to start a petition for the UK government, which is, listen, Keir Starmer, by the end of the year, one of us will have no balls, and it's up to you who it is.
He
Good
already
luck.
doesn't have balls.
I mean, yeah, he is like...
Oh,
Goodbye,
look, we're
everybody.
raiding. Goodbye.
Everybody.
Sorry.